if I'm just gonna go for it. Let's see how we do. Well, as you guys can see, it's still dark out over here. And haven't had my breakfast, so grabbing a drink right now. It's 6:25 a.m. Just trying to pull up the Knuckles Up website. And gotta get my headphones on pretty soon, so the sound doesn't bleed in to the mic. Let me go ahead and do that. I just put one side in. I can still hear myself. Just check it out. Still waiting on the live stream. On the website itself, it's still on the loading screen. So if you guys are on have bought their PPV, have not bought their PPV, links in the description below. Let me show you what the screen looks like. I'm not allowed to show their actual stream itself, but since it hasn't started yet, I'm just gonna show you guys what it actually looks like. What's up, Calvin? Haven't slept? No, just woke up like 15 minutes ago. Took my morning shit, and now getting ready for the stream. Very excited for Baek Seong-il versus Ryan Bowen. Can't wait for that one. So let me see. Knuckles Up. Yeah, so guys, if you are on the website and you've bought the pay-per-view, this is what it looks like right now. On the High Five Arm Wrestling website, shows the title, date, and like a little video player over here. Press play. Nothing's playing yet because presumably they haven't started the event yet. Right now over there, I think it's like 5:27 p.m. on Saturday. Probably getting everything all sorted out, started up before the actual event starts. So, being an organizer myself and helping out at such events, I understand that even though they say it's going to start at 6:30, most likely it's not going to start at 6:30. So, yeah, we'll probably have to wait for a little while first before anything kicks off. I've got that in the background for now. Let me just pull up some arm wrestling while we're waiting. Watch some arm wrestling together. Maybe we can watch the rules meeting, because I think we had there was the rules meeting earlier on, and I didn't get to catch that video.
Because we are here for the...
Right. Switch the window to rules meeting. Okay.
Up to rules meeting. Yep. We've got Kevin from Germany, Oleg from Latvia. These guys are going to explain how all these superstars...
Kevin and Oleg. Got Camille in the background looking saucy as hell. Fucking awesome.
We have a slight difference, which we will explain to you in the video right now. We will just go over the major differences, so you guys know what's going on. So basically, from the grip up, it's standard arm wrestling rules.
Standard rules. I can dig that. I can dig that.
If they exceed that, they will go into the referee's grip, which will be standard as well.
Okay.
If one competitor wants a referee's grip, he can always call that, and we will go into the referee's
I'm gonna switch the audio for my
The second major difference is like
that doesn't bleed in.
the referee's grip,
But you guys should still be able to hear it, I think.
will be a warning. So we have 3 fouls, 2 warnings will result in a foul. So basically we have
3 fouls.
6 warnings. Yeah.
Okay, so it's a 3 foul
that is the
system.
referee's grip. If we award a warning instead of a foul, that's the major difference. Just because we don't want to foul anybody out. So since we are pros, we as referees will not interfere in any dangerous position. So everybody is responsible for their own health and safety.
Oh no, the
The next point is, warnings and fouls. So, since we want to see pins, since we
there we go.
want to see
Okay.
fights, small fouls that don't gain an advantage for the athletes will not be called, and the match will not be stopped. If
There we go.
one athlete does a foul and actually moves or gains an advantage, we will think about it, analyze the situation, and we will call it. This might take a little bit of time, so don't worry. Even if we don't interfere right away, we might have still seen the foul, choosing not to interfere or choosing to interfere.
not to interfere or to interfere. Okay, so it's up to the referee's decision
So the-
whether they want
the
to
classic
call the foul or
fouls that
not.
You guys
So
have to know of. If you push somebody off the pad, it's obviously a foul.
no pushing. Okay,
Not
can dig
the
that.
other guy.
No pushing
If
off.
you pull and the other guy comes off the pad, that's not an intentional foul, and he will get the foul.
Okay, so far so good. Normal rules so far, other than the slip.
Look at
No, the
intentional
6
slip-up.
fouls.
So
No,
in
6
that set,
warnings,
we
3
decided
fouls.
To, go a little bit easy on the intentional slip out.
Okay, going
If
easy on
I put
intentional
intentional
slips.
slip
That's
out,
fine
I get
for
a
a
foul.
professional match. I think
If
that's
I
okay.
have already 2 fouls and I'm about to lose the match and I do an intentional slip out, we don't want that guy to lose straight away. So we decided to continue that match.
Road to the table. Has it already happened? Paid for. It says. Yeah, it says it's offline right now. It hasn't started yet. Hasn't started yet, guys. There's a bit of a delay, as usual. Having worked on events like this before, usually there's gonna be some kind of technical delay.
Position like this with a foul. This is not a foul.
So,
And sometimes it's not even
probably gonna
awarded.
expect it starting somewhere
Your elbow is
closer
positioned.
to
We will
I
not
don't know,
call
like
that as a foul either. What will be
like
a foul is my
6
elbow
p.m.
with my
their
elbow
time,
so far that my elbow
which
is
would be
out of the
7
limit
a.m.
of the pad,
My time.
and that's what obviously will call be as a foul. All right. Is there any questions up until this point from anyone? No.
No.
All right. This was the one with the losing position. I was told. So is there anything we need to cover?
No, I would like to cover just because I know some of the matches will just explain to them King's move and how you'll be
Oh,
telling
yeah.
them to come up.
The
So-
King's move. So the basic King's move rule is if you are in a neutral,
We're talking about King's move right
in a
now.
losing position, and your shoulder drops below the pad.
It started 32 minutes ago. Yeah, no, I don't think it started 32 minutes
Tell
ago.
that guy to come up, and he has
Definitely
3
been
seconds to come
delays.
up. If I don't,
I'll
do
try
that
and
within
ask
3
them,
seconds, it will be a foul, and the match will be
If
stopped.
how the progress is
Losing
going on.
position,
Can't
not
confirm whether
right? All right.
I'll get a reply in time because I
If I'm in a
assume that they're
position and my
really busy
shoulders
right now,
below the pad, that's all right. That's
settling
not a
all the
foul.
stuff.
Just if my opponent pulls me across
But,
the table,
yeah,
and my
it's worth a
shoulder is
shot
still under the
asking.
pad, that's where we will interfere.
What if the opponent is dipping every time to prevent a pin?
You can't do that since we will award you with a kind of a warning. Like we will tell you to come up.
Okay.
And the moment
It's gonna be
you go
warnings
down
for
again,
King's move.
Okay, so second dip is a warning.
Exactly.
You guys
Hey,
have
road
any
to
other
table. Thanks, man.
questions?
Yeah.
We're all set and good to go.
Definitely gonna be training hard, but yeah, as you guys can see, that got the wrist brace on. I'm gonna be. I think pretty much I'm gonna have to wear this for life because
There it is, everyone's favourite time
for those of you
of
who
day,
haven't had
the rules
carpal
meeting.
tunnel
These guys will be
injuries
taking
before,
on all the matches. So there's
usually
the
brought on
there.
by
Will
like
myself will be
repetitive
commentating, so
stuff.
hopefully we can make sure we describe
So
everything
my day
that
job,
you're after there. So from Kevin, from
just gonna
Holland,
lower the
from everyone
volume.
here,
My day job as
see ya on Saturday.
a translator involves a lot of typing. So part of that, you know, aggravated the carpal tunnel, the ligament in the carpal tunnel. So yeah, let me just flex this Van Gogh. I'll just put up some Knuckles Up one footage in the background while we're waiting. Yeah. Just for you guys who haven't watched the previous event, because it was a pretty damn good event. Hopefully, I can go to one sometime in the future. Hey, Apollo, what's up, man? Apollo, huge guy. Yeah, no reply yet. So I'm assuming that they're just really trying to get the stream and everything all set up. You know, there's always going to be a lot of hiccups along the way. You know, getting the camera set up, getting that whole screen in the background, getting all the stream thingies in place. So as an organizer, I totally understand why there may be delays, but as a viewer, you know, I understand that, you know, when you say it's gonna be up at 5:30, it should be up at 5:30. But unfortunately, the reality of the situation is that yeah, delays happen, unfortunately, and part of it is. You know, maybe it's because they're still relatively new. This is only their second event. I would expect things to get better and better as things go on. But yeah, especially for a newer organization, I don't have too high expectations. Currently still checking on the website with them still offline. Just gonna try and send a message over them again.
Are you excited for this match? Oh, I am.
Absolutely, I have been.
What do we have here? This is just a replay, guys. This is not the actual Knuckles Up. If any of you were just tuning in, this is a replay from Knuckles Up 1. I'm not allowed to show Knuckles Up 2, obviously, because it's a PPV. They want to make money from the PPV views right now. So when the event actually starts, I'll just be switching to like just a showcase of who is having the match at the time. And it's just gonna be my reaction, my live commentary over it. But for now, while we're waiting, I'm just putting on this this replay just so it's not just me talking to a blank screen.
Two top rolls. They're going to hit each other here. Can he get the start that he wants? Jason Mero wants to put his name on the map. Here we go.
I'm just still waiting for a reply. I've messaged High Five Arm Wrestling on Instagram, and oh, looks like it started, guys. It started. So those of you on the live stream, if you've bought the live stream, it's just started. It's playing an ad right now, but yeah.
This is the very first match, Will, of the Knuckles Up pay-per-view. Mate, exciting times.
It's showing I don't know if I'm allowed to show this, but it's just showing a fucking fat rabbit. I think I'm allowed to at least show that, right? Showing like a fat rabbit. Oh no, they took it down. They took it down. Okay. Never mind. False alarm, guys. But that was hilarious. It was showing like a fat rabbit.
What's that gonna do for his advantage?
I mean, if he can engage that riser at the start and climb over Jason's hand, it's a wrap. But I've pulled Jason before. He,
Almost 12 midnight here.
at heart,
Well, hopefully my voice is soothing enough for your midnight sleep.
That's it. Round one. Nicholas Narstead on the left of screen. Jason Merlot on the right. I'm joined.
Still offline? Yeah. It's back to being offline right now. A couple of seconds ago, they did start up the live stream, but it was just an ad, and the ad was like this huge rabbit waking up from its little hole, and then that kept repeating for a couple of seconds, and then they cut to black. So yeah. Knuckles are based out of New Jersey, so it's the Northeast in USA. About 12 hours difference, I think 13 hours from Singapore. So it's still yesterday for them. If you're from my perspective, it's Sunday morning now, 6:41 a.m. and the event is supposed to start at 5:30 their time on Saturday evening. But yeah, as I've said earlier, obviously there's been delays. Yeah, I'm eating some cake right now while waiting for the live stream. It's still offline. I'm gonna check their YouTube page just to see if they made any like announcements on their community page. I doubt it, but just worth a shot, I guess. Awesome stuff, Jason Merlot. Very, very dominant over there against the Steel Giraffe, Nicholas Nanstad. Most of you guys probably don't know about Nicholas Nanstad, but he is one of the most decorated arm wrestlers out of Sweden in the middleweight class. So amazing guy. And for Jason Merlot to just control him easily like that is insane. Yep, nothing on their community page so far. Let me just double check. High Five Arm Wrestling. Yeah, even the Knuckles Up 2 preview, there's supposed to be like 2 undercard matches that are free. So the first one is between Stephanie Mocek and Merlin Baruet. That's the female match. Stephanie Mocek, I think you probably saw her at, I want to say East vs West 8, or was it 9? It's one of the more recent East vs Wests, and she unfortunately lost her match, but still very strong individual. Merlin Baruet, I know that she's like one of the top girls up in the Northeast. I think #1 for at least for a weight class in New York, I think. Unfortunately, I don't have as much knowledge about female arm wrestling, so all of this knowledge I only learned like a week prior. After knowing about the matchups, I went to look up these ladies, and yeah, no joke. These girls are no joke. And then the other match is from the qualifier event they had in December for Knuckles Up. So I'm sure they're going to be having more Knuckles Up qualifier events for future. So if any of you guys are looking to be on the card of a future Knuckles Up event, stay tuned for their future qualifiers. You can just follow them on YouTube, on Instagram. Just look up the High Five Arm Wrestling. You'll have all their links. And yeah, who knows? You might be on a future Knuckles Up card alongside awesome athletes that have been on the card, such as Dave Chafee, our lovely Camille. Who are my picks? Current and former favorite arm wrestlers. Okay. Picks for tonight. Let me actually, like, I have to bring up the, I need to bring up the list because I can't remember off the top of my head every single person who's on the list. So, oh, and let me just put this on. Okay. Knuckles up. So you've got the ladies card. For ladies, of course, I have no idea who's gonna win because I've practically next to zero knowledge on either of them. I'm just gonna go with Elizabeth Mochek just because she was on East vs West and Merlene wasn't. So I'm sure being on East vs West itself is a testament to someone's level in the sport, at least. So if I had to bet money, I'd bet it on her. For Steve Walker versus Jeremy Patruno, these guys, although they're a little bit less known, I don't think. Hold on, let me pull up show you what I'm looking at. Steve Walker, Jeremy Patruno. These guys are actually no joke. I'm gonna try and look up some examples from their previous matches and just show you guys what I'm talking about. Steve Walker, arm wrestling, and yeah, so he was at IFA Worlds versus Craig Soublier, and you have Steve Walker on the left, Craig Soublier, a pretty well-known arm wrestler in the American circuit, and I'm just gonna fast forward and see how Steve does. Steve's on the left. So Steve qualified for Knuckles Up 2 in December through their qualifying event. This is him at IFA Worlds 2021 in Florida. I'm assuming it's a Masters class. It could be Masters or Grandmasters, I'm not sure. Oh, thank you for the follow, man. Really appreciate it. So yeah, Steve Walker putting up a pretty good fight against Craig Soublier, who is a known entity in arm wrestling. And next one, Jeremy Patruno. I hadn't heard about Jeremy before, but apparently he'd been around. Patruno. He'd been around for a while. So you see, back even like videos from 9 years ago, 8 years ago, we have him versus Chris Chandler, who's also a known arm wrestler, not really active right now, but yeah, you see, putting up a pretty good fight against Chris Chandler. And Chris at that time, in the 100 kilo category, was at like 220 pounds, 225. Still pretty decent. He lost in this match, but Jeremy's still pretty decent guy. But I think probably Steve has his number. I think just based on being more active recently. But yeah, clickbait? No, this is not clickbait. I'm just waiting for the Knuckles Up live stream to start. Unfortunately, there's been a delay. So if you're on their website right now, let me just bring it over right here. Knuckles Up 2 website still hasn't started. I've messaged them on Instagram. They haven't gotten back to me. So I'm assuming they're busy right now, just getting the live stream set up. With whatever the lighting, shit like that. Yeah. Oh yeah. Moving on to others. Adam versus Andre. So Adam versus Andre is an interesting one because they did meet recently, but that was under special circumstances. Adam was already pretty burnt out after facing, I believe it was David Egian. And then Andre came in afterwards and to fight a already tired Adam Morzinski, and I wouldn't take the results of that match too seriously. Adam wasn't in the best shape. Andre was a little bit more fresh than him, but Adam is a tried and true athlete. He's been at top of the game past couple of years, over the past past year at least. Has been to several East versus Wests and did reasonably well. So even though Andre beat him in their last encounter, I think Adam is still supposed to be the favorite on paper. Yeah, Jason Merlo, Tom Holland. In my video earlier on, I mentioned that this is the one I'm looking forward to the most, actually, just because both of these guys incredibly technical, very, very strong middleweight arm wrestlers, which is pretty close to my weight class. So I'm always going to have a soft spot for the guys in, from like 75 to 90 kilos or so. That's where I believe, the most interesting arm wrestling matches are, to me at least. Jason Merlo, very, very strong top roll. Tom Holland, you've seen him diving in with a hook very, very efficiently. You've seen him, doing bicep curls multiple times with like 40 kilos or something like that. So both of them very similarly built. If you can see from the picture itself, both of them relatively, longer individuals. Not the bulkiest guys, but definitely not weak. So in my mind, I have Jason Merlo winning this, but I can see a world where Tom Holland actually manages to get a stop, like close to the pin pad on the losing side, and we'll see. Rob Vigent versus Brendan Allen. So Rob versus Brendan. I'm a big fan of Rob. I know he can be over the top sometimes. And he talks a lot about his whole natty versus steroids thing, and he talks a lot of game. Hasn't really shown for it in the past couple of years, at least. But I think he is an experienced arm wrestler. Definitely has the hand advantage. But Brandon is a bigger guy, and we've seen Brandon pull out the King's move against Larry Wheels, and if Rob isn't on his game, if Rob doesn't really get a good control over him, I can see Brandon getting a stop, especially with that King's move. But if this is a good Rob, a healthy Rob that comes in prepared, I think by right, he is supposed to be the one who's supposed to win this. A guy with 20 plus years experience versus Brendan Allen, who just came in the past couple of years. Rob, a genetic freak himself. I think Rob is going to win. But if he comes in, after 6 beers or something, not really taking this seriously, coming in off the couch, then I don't know. I don't know if he said that he's coming in like super prepared, but if he is, I think Rob's gonna win. So, yeah, Camille versus Cody Merritt. This should be lower down on the numbers at least. Here we go. So yeah, Baek Seung-yeol, Ryan Bowen. This is the other match that I'm really invested in, just because Baek Seung-yeol is an Asian athlete. This is the first time we're seeing an East Asian athlete on the sort of big stage. If you're counting Kazakhstan as an Asian country, sure, but yeah, East Asian, the yellow guys like me. Baek Seung-yeol is a legend in the East Asian circuit. Usually competes at 85 to 90 kilos. Like just in November, he was competing at a national event in South Korea in the 86 kilo class, as well as the 100 kilo class. And he won both, by the way. And a very, very strong guy. He's super thick, especially for his height. He's not a super tall guy. He's like 5'9", 5'10". And Ryan Bowen, closer to like 6'1", 6'2". Ryan definitely has bigger frame, outweighs Baek Seung-yeol probably by at least 25, 30 pounds. But Baek has said that he's bulking up for this match, and I'm going to come in strong. Just gonna do a little check on the website for now, just to see if the live stream has started or not. Not yet, unfortunately, according to my screen. Yeah, if you're on the website right now, this is my screen as well. Hasn't started yet. Been refreshing it for a while. Yeah. So, awesome stuff. RVJ just never. So lucky, yeah. I think Bob does very well against open arm top rolls. He sparred with Michael Todd. Yeah. He did have a sparring session with Michael Todd, and that's a good point. I think just having his incredible hand control can be an advantage against, an open style top roll guy. But if Brendan Allen has gotten better since, his fight with Larry Wheels, which I believe Brandon has gotten better since then. It's been a while since then, like a year and a half, almost 2 years now. So that sticky King's move, the thing about the King's move, guys, even if you lose your wrist a little bit, as long as you have some rise and some pronation, you can hang in there for a pretty freaking long time. Hey, awesome super chat by GGGOOO. Thank you so much. Or is that a donation? I don't know, but it's Korean. Let me actually translate what he said. So Korean to English. Just gotta type it over here in Google Translate. Baekseong-yul, Korean legend. Yes, Baekseong-yul is a Korean legend.
백성열 대한민국 레전드.
대한민국, whatever they said right there. Yeah, back to this match. Baekseong-yul, Ryan Bowen, Korean legend. He's been in the Korean arm wrestling circuit for decades now, and I think he's in his early to mid 40s right now. He might not look like it, but yeah, early mid 40s. Very well known for his endurance. He's had super long banger matches on the inside against Eric Wolf. He's done amazingly well in the East Asian circuit. Pretty much, he was the 2022 IFA Asian overall champion. So at that time, he was competing in the 95 kilo class. He won that class and then competed in the overalls in Asians. Won the overalls in Asians, with a flop wrist hold. So his wrist was kicked back and he held there for like a minute and a half or something crazy like that. Then pinned his opponent. And he had multiple matches like that where he was just compromised, losing pretty much everything. Wrist flexion, pronation, everything, but just holding on with his elbow and bicep. Very strong elbow and bicep. I've been told that his style has changed recently, and I've seen some of his recent matches, and he's been doing more of a top roll style move right now. So definitely a more complete arm wrestler. I've been told that his inside game might have gotten injured somewhere along the line, but I don't think he's gonna be injured coming into this match. So yeah. Surprised if Bake wins. Yeah, unfortunately. In my prediction video between these two guys, I also had Ryan Bowen winning. Ryan is just a much bigger person, and he's not an inexperienced arm wrestler. And yeah, this match is definitely favored in Ryan Bowen's favor. If I had to bet, I would definitely put money on Ryan over Bake, even though, being an Asian myself, I want Bake to win. Starting time was 30 minutes ago. Yeah, unfortunately. There was like a couple of minutes or a couple of seconds where they kind of started the live stream, but it was just an ad playing, and yeah, hasn't started yet, it seems. I'm gonna check their YouTube page. Just to see if it's going on right now. So let's see. No, it's not Knuckle Sub. It's the high five arm wrestling. Okay, so there is a preview going on right now. It says it's live. Okay, so the preview is going on. So guys, head over to the preview, the free preview right now is going on in their on their YouTube page. The paid live stream hasn't started yet. So, oh my god. Jesus Christ. Nick, damn. Steve Walker, amazing. Yeah, no info on their socials right now. I'm guessing they're just doing it on YouTube right now because of the free matches. But then for the paid ones, it's gonna be on their website on the pay-per-view. So yeah, first one right now. So you don't have to watch it on my screen. You can just go over to their actual YouTube page to watch it in better quality. But yeah, first round is Steve Walker, Jeremy Patruno right now. Amazing. It seems like there was some audio issue earlier on, so that was what they're working on. But it should be fixed right now. I'm watching the live stream, and it's smooth. So pay-per-view, I've just got confirmation. Pay-per-view is not up yet. They're playing the free version on their YouTube page, and presumably they're going to be moving on over to the pay-per-view after the free undercards are done. Oh no, yeah, you get the undercards for free. I mean, everyone gets the undercards for free. It's just that it's on their actual YouTube page. So head over right now, guys, to the High Five Arm Wrestling Knuckles Up 2 preview. It's on right now. Undercard match. We have Steve Walker versus Jeremy Patruno. Oh, a massive guy. Jeremy Patruno, oh my god, loses his hand. And Steve Walker, wow. Very dominant. So yeah, before this, said that Steve Walker is going to be winning, and looks like that's the case right now. Very amazing. Even though Steve seems to be, a relatively smaller guy, at least compared to Jeremy, he just has amazing hand control, not even letting Jeremy slip. GGGO, Big Seungyo may be possibly in the world rankings. I think I'm going to do an all-round technology Korean Kraken big deal with 8 technologies. Thank you so much, GGGOOO, for super chat. Yeah, Big Seungyo, definitely, I think around the 85 kilo-ish, 85 to 90 kilo-ish, definitely in the conversation for maybe top 5 in the world. So very scary individual. Thank you for the super chat, man. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much, GGG. And right now, guys, head over to Knuckles Up, the High Five Arm Wrestling YouTube page. Just gonna flash it one more time on my screen right now. Knuckles Up 2 preview. I'm gonna paste it in the chat just so you guys have a link to it. Right now, Steve Walker versus Jeremy Patruno. Steve Walker is up 2-0, and he looks to be very dominant right now. Super crazy. And yeah, just to talk about the production of this match is insane. I don't know where they're getting the sponsors for all these the cameras, the lighting, even the screen at the back. Amazing. We had something similar for Singapore UAC Invasion, but this one is definitely like a level above. arm wrestling fan, you can show the screen is free. Yeah, I know, like the free one they don't really care. It's the pay-per-view version that I'm not allowed to show, but I kind of just want to encourage you guys to watch on their channel as well, because I think they deserve the views. But if you guys prefer that I have the stream up here, completely fine as well. But just know that I won't be showing the actual, like the paid versions. But since arm wrestling fan, you mentioned you want to see the screen, I'm just going to show it for the free one. But yeah, if you guys can just go over to High Five Arm Wrestling, give them a subscribe, give them a like, that would be awesome. For those of you guys who don't know, oh my god, that was so dominant by Steve Walker. Basically, I don't think there's any way for Jeremy to come back from this. Just so much domination in hand and side pressure. I've been in such a situation before, and yeah, if I'm Jeremy right now, I'm feeling like absolute dog shit. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Chris from the High Five Arm Wrestling, I think he was the co-founder of High Five Arm Wrestling, Knuckles Up, reached out to me and gave me a free pay-per-view because I was helping to promote some of this content, and they liked what I did. They liked my channel, so very generous of them. And I'm extremely grateful to Chris and the team at High Five Arm Wrestling, not just for the pay-per-view, but just for giving the opportunity to these lesser, well-known athletes who I think, you know, totally deserve the spotlight and deserve the opportunity to shine on a wider stage. So yeah, very, very grateful for these guys. Nebraska High Risers, has it started yet? Yeah, the undercard has started. What we just saw was the guys from the qualifiers, from Knuckles Up qualifiers back in December. Steve Walker and Jeremy Patruno. Steve Walker just won 3-0 in a very, very dominant fashion. There was basically no angle, no lane where Jeremy could get a stop. And whoa, that's a pretty good price. Like that's something you'd see like at a company's dinner and dance, given out to like the CEO or something. That's not something that you would see at an arm wrestling event being given out. So let's hear from Aussie arm wrestler.
We are making history in this match. For the first time ever, we have a women's match at Knuckles Up. We have a superstar that has been on the world stage. She knows what it's like to be in an event like this. So please put your hands together for the Reaper, Liv Marcin.
So female match now.
Liv Marcin looking like an absolute beast. When she
So guys, right now female match. I think Elizabeth Machek versus Merlene Barowit. I don't really know how to pronounce her last name, but Elizabeth Machek has been on East versus West before. She lost her match, of course, but it wasn't too terrible of a loss, if I can remember correctly. Let me just try and pull it up on a separate screen just to show you guys what I mean. Elizabeth Machek, East West. So she had a match versus Carolina Peterson at East vs West 8. So it was East vs West 8. She lost it, but put up a pretty decent fight in my opinion. But yeah, both of these girls look killer. My goodness. Elizabeth on the left. Merlin on the right. Merlin has been in the game for, I think, decades at this point. I've seen videos of her going back as far as like 13 years ago, and I'm sure she was still, you know, around before that. So we'll see. I think from first round we're going to be able to tell who's going to be dictating this match today. Mostly inexperience and insecurity. Yeah, I mean, she did lose like 3-0, but I did see her get some decent stops against Caroline and Peterson. It was not just, you know, like Ivan Matyushenko versus Camille, something like that. She didn't get flashed in that sort of fashion, if you get what I mean. So looking at the graphics on their live stream, you can see that there's going to be 3 fouls. So the 3 foul system versus 2 fouls. I think this is perfect for professional arm wrestling. I think 2 fouls sometimes it's a little bit too early, and a lot of matches get called out on fouls a little bit too early. So I can totally understand 3 foul system. Old Ironsides sub to the channel. Thank you so much, Ironsides. Thank you so much for the support. Digging it, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, guys, we are closing in on 5,000 subs for Eastside Arm Wrestling. So hopefully we can get to 5,000 within by January. I think we're at 4,900 something. We're almost there. But yeah, back to the Knuckles Up 2. Guys, if you can, please watch it on their channel. Knuckles Up, High Five, the High Five Arm Wrestling. Links in the live chat if you guys don't know. So just gonna paste that one more time. Andreas, we got a match? I think so. So we have Mochek posting up very, very high. Merlin with what seems to be a low hand top roll setup, if she's intentionally dumping that wrist. So traditionally, posting style top roll, setting up high like that is better against a low hand top roller. Low hand is usually to counter a hook arm wrestler. So we'll see if that matters over here. So there we go. One elbow foul, but you know, even the foul aside, you can tell Elizabeth Mochek a lot of advantages taken with that high setup. You know, pretty much took everything from Merlin, and Merlin just not able to get a stop. So might want to change the setup. Now we have Mochek going lower for some reason. I don't know why she's setting up with a low hand right now. So yeah, her wrist starting to kick back a little bit. Even though that was a pin by Mochek, I think she's gotta, you know, stay sharp with her setup, because you know I saw a potential stop by Merlin towards the last part near the end of the pad. Saw Elizabeth Mochek's wrist start to kick back. I think Elizabeth might be able to pull that off one more time, but if she does not, you know, get a cleaner hit, I think she might get stopped. Because myself pulling with that type of style, I know that, you know, I can do that sort of flop wrist top roll once or twice, but third time it gets really, really freaking hard to finish the opponent, and you might be in trouble at that point. Women's sports are absolute torture to watch. P-burps. Well, I can't say that I'm a huge fan of women's sports, but I think it still needs to be part of arm wrestling, and I'm very grateful that there is at least one women's undercard over here to show, you know, women's arm wrestling can be very entertaining. We've seen girls like, you know, Sarah Backman, Gabriela Vasconcelos. Those girls are amazing to watch, but they are at the top of the game. These ladies, not really at that level, but I think as we get more and more female arm wrestlers, to that pinnacle of the sport, things will start to get a little bit more interesting. And as we start to get to know them as people as well, because most of you guys probably haven't heard of Elizabeth Mochek or Merlene over here. So I think the personality and getting to know the arm wrestler themselves plays a big part in the entertainment factor. Setup reminds you of Plamen? Yeah. So Plamen, but the thing about Plamen is that he has a really freaking long arm. So sometimes he just has no choice but to drop down his arm a little bit. Huge fan of at least 10 women in arm wrestling. At least 10. Dude, I'm sure you are, man. I bet you are. Following all them girls on Instagram and stuff. Look at WNBA. Well, yeah, I mean, WNBA is horrible, but there are female athletes that have, gotten widespread renown in other sports, like I would say tennis. We have Serena and Venus Williams, things like that. Wow. So a turnaround right there. So you guys heard me. First round, I saw that even though Elizabeth had the pin, we should not get too cocky just yet, because Merlene just turned that around. Very, very amazing. If Elizabeth wants to get back in this game, she has to go back to that, that high posting style, that high setup. Try to get as much height as possible. Take away the power from Merlene. If you guys look up Merlene's name on YouTube, you would find videos from like 12, 13 years ago. Apparently she was the top female arm wrestler out of New York. And her experience definitely shows. Even though losing in the first round, taking it back 1-1 right now, she knows how to make the changes. And someone earlier mentioned that Elizabeth, a little bit inexperienced. And definitely you can see that being the case right here. So yeah. Elizabeth, much better setup right now. Setting up with that riser locked up high. Starting to drop a little bit. I can see her wrist starting to drop a little bit. She has to go a little bit higher. I know she has to show the knuckle, but she should just push her elbow forward just a little bit more. Get that height. So it was a slip, but Elizabeth slipped under, which is usually telling of a weaker riser when you slip under. P-burps. Wish you could donate $0. Oh, yeah. Wish you could donate to make this match stop. Yeah, just pay them to go home, right? I understand. Women's arm wrestling isn't the most interesting to me personally as well, but I do still believe that there is a space in arm wrestling for ladies to showcase their skill. Yeah, it's a free match anyway, and these ladies, I'm sure they've worked hard to get to where they are. So respect where respect is due. And yeah, Elizabeth, right now, with that low hand, I'm not sure if that was a pin. That might have been an early call. But even with that pin, you could see Elizabeth Mochek's wrist kick back again. And if she's going to be on the other side of the table, the quote-unquote bad side of the strap, she's going to have some trouble. If she's going to keep going with that low hand top roll, flop roll, it's... we might be looking at a 2-2 over here. We'll see. But the good thing is that Elizabeth Mochek has on the fifth round, if it does happen, she will be on the so-called good side of the table. So she's got that going for her. Yeah, Lug, yeah, I'm not sure if that was a pin. That seemed to be like a bit of an early call. Maybe like a half an inch from the pad. But that's the thing, guys. If you're confident enough and you just celebrate after you go for the surge, sometimes the referees just believe you, and they will call a pin. That's competition tip 101. No matter what happens, just let go and start screaming as loud as possible. You will sometimes get away with a free win. My goodness. Yeah, so Elizabeth, she is setting up high, like outside of the strap, but you know, once she gets in the strap, I don't know why, she just drops lower for some reason. Maybe she finds it more comfortable that way. It's not like she has a super long arm to do that anyway. It looks like, in fact, she even has the shorter arm in this matchup. Like the purple atmosphere, dude. Yeah, I'm loving the like the theme that they've gone with for this promotion. Looks really crisp, really professional. Even more so than like back when Zloty or Top 8 was. Like I really dig this environment. At least how they have it, you know, shown over here. Got the referees with their headphones and everything taped to the side of his ear over there. So yeah, you can see over here again, Elizabeth setting with that low hand top roll. And oh my god, Merlin just looks so good right now. I'd be surprised if Elizabeth wins this one. She looks super uncomfortable. Yeah, she does not look comfortable with that setup. Okay, we're going to ref script. But yeah. Okay, you can see the webbing. The webbing of Merlin. It's starting to drop. Elizabeth is starting to get her... You can see her index finger going up a little bit. So that's good. That's good for Elizabeth. Merlin has to fight a little bit more. Merlin's being a little bit too passive in this. She's letting Elizabeth get away with a little bit too much. You can see that the webbing is not equal right now. The webbing is in an advantage of for Elizabeth on the right. Oh, come on, Elizabeth. Just let the ref do his job. Okay, thumbs being closed. Merlin looking very comfortable. Oh! Look at that. Is that Bill on the left a lady? Dude, no comment. On the right. Oh, she's more of a man than I'll ever be, that's for sure. Yeah, Elizabeth not really letting the referees have an easy time tonight. You can see from the window over there, the sun's starting to come up. It's 7:23 right now in Singapore. My goodness. All right, so we see her again setting up with I can't really tell. Yeah, slightly lower wrist. It's a referee's grip anyway. Referee over there signaling to him. It's a referee's grip, dude. Don't start the match yet. It's a referee's grip. E-burps, you meant bowl? Yeah, she is a freaking bowl, man. Wouldn't want to be caught in the same clown pen with her. And oh, we've got the stop. Merlin getting the riser, but not quite. Elizabeth. Was that an elbow foul? I wasn't paying attention to the elbows, so not quite sure. Okay, so elbow off the pad as she pinned. That's gonna be bad. That's gonna be bad for Elizabeth. I'm not sure if she has enough endurance to get another surge like that, because that wasn't an easy pin. There was a lot of resistance from Merlene. So this is gonna be interesting if Elizabeth has enough gas left in the tank to go for another pin like that. Because if I were in her shoes, I'd be thinking to myself, I'm fucked. And yeah, very, very close, almost, and that's definitely a pin. Very, very good endurance by Elizabeth Mochek. Very, very impressive. Winner, Elizabeth Mochek, 3-1 over Merlene, I think. Are they gonna go the full 5 rounds? Why is she? Why is he still like massaging her wrist? I don't know what's going on. Oh, got another super chat come in, I think. By I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry. It's Korean. Let me just copy and paste it into Google Translate over here. Oh, Google Translate. Translate. Ah, there we go. With Kim Salang. Kim Salang, thank you so much. Awesome, awesome stuff. Thank you for the super chat. So yeah, guys, this is a best of 5 with 3 fouls. They're a little bit looser on the rules for warnings and fouls and like elbow hopping and stuff like that. So a little bit similar to East versus West. And oh my God, P-Burps, thanks so much. Thanks so much for the super chat, P-Burps. You've been in chat for a while now, and thanks for supporting us. Thanks for supporting Knuckles Up. And yeah, guys, now we'll be moving on to the pay-per-view, which let me try and bring it up. Pay-per-view starting in 5 minutes. Pay-per-view starting in 5 minutes, guys. So this is the page right now. Knuckles Up 2 hasn't started yet, but it's starting in 5 minutes. And yeah, the super chat thing just came up again. Thank you again, P-Burps. But yeah, head over to Knuckles Up 2 website right now. And the super chat, no, not super chat, the live stream should be starting in about 5 minutes or so. They're hopping over from YouTube to their actual website. Andreas found 3 fouls too much. I agree with you for tournaments, but I think for professional matches, it's okay. Some people don't like that. I totally understand. Going from 2 to 3, it's 50% increase, and it's enough to make the results of some matches change. If one guy could win another in the normal rules, it could flip the other way with 3 fouls. So there's an argument for that. But yeah, bedtime over here, and for me, yeah, it's starting. The sun's coming up right now, 7:30 a.m. right now. Arm wrestling fan. I assume you're based in the U.S. Or maybe in Europe, maybe. Like they can play around too much. Yeah, I can see your argument. Like giving the extra foul means you can do more silly shit. You can foul and pin your opponent and waste some energy like that. So yeah, still has to be seen whether three fouls is optimal for this sort of professional event. Sweden, awesome, Sweden. So I assume you're gonna be participating in the Nordic Open. I don't know, Nordic Cup. I know that's coming up pretty soon. Or was it Hardanger Open? I don't know. But yeah, it's all in that region, right? Europe is like 6-7 hours behind Singapore. Okay. Yeah, I've only been to Europe once before in 2022 for IFA World Championships in France. And yeah, it's a nice place. Europe, very well connected. Can take the express train from country to country. Really love the architecture. A lot of the old European architecture is very, very beautiful. James, hey, strained your wallet. No, James, you have it all wrong. I'm not broadcasting the actual paid one. This is the free undercard. There was 2 undercards that was free, and I'm gonna be turning off the actual live stream thingy when the real pay-per-view starts, which is gonna be on their YouTube page. So over here, I'm trying to drag it over to the screen right now. Knuckles up to the high5armwrestling.com. If you buy their pay-per-view, this is the page that you're gonna see.
What is
yeah.
going on, you dead set legends? We
Oh.
are here live for the Knuckles Up 2 press conference. We are at the Doubletree by Hilton.
Sorry. Played in the background over there. It was them closing the live stream and opening up the I think they're hopping over to the website right now. I'm trying to check my phone, see if I've gotten any replies. Nope, no replies yet. So I messaged them on Instagram, but I assume they're just too preoccupied with all that stuff. Stream is working. Paid $16 just to come and watch it here. No, guys, no. I'm not doing the live stream. I am not doing that. I'm just commentating. Please don't get me wrong. Swedish arm wrestling. What's up, Krieger? Is that how I pronounce your name? Krieger? I don't know, but what's up, man? Hope Tom Holland crushes. Dude, Tom Holland is a beast, man. He has a killer hook, but I think Jason Merlo is gonna win. I something in my gut just tells me Jason Merlo is just gonna be too strong, up top with his top roll. Kind of wish it was Svetan versus Morzinski. Oh man, that would be awesome. Svetan, I've met Svetan in person last was it last month? Yeah, last month. In when he came to Indonesia. And man, that guy is stupid strong. He is so crazy. What he did against Craig, wow, that was crazy. And getting to just hold his hand, feel it in real life is amazing. And guys, okay, so the live stream has started. I'm just gonna show you guys just as proof, bringing the screen up over here. Knuckles Up 2. Go to high5armwrestling.com. And the live stream is over there. I'm pasting the link in the chat right now. I'll teach you in person someday. Awesome. Elizabeth calling out Victoria. I think Elizabeth might be a little bit hasty in that call out. I don't know if she has the experience yet. She's still, even though she won tonight, she looks a little bit nervous. Didn't really look to be a very, very convincing win, so we'll see. No way Jason loses. Alex Meritza says no way Jason loses. I mean, I can see Tom Holland getting a stop, like close to the pin pad, if he dives in, secures a hook. But my heart says Jason Merlo is gonna win this one. So yeah, what you're seeing on the live on the screen right now is High 5 Arm Wrestling website. They're just playing the ads before. Yeah, I'm just gonna mute that. They're playing the ads before the actual main cards. And let me see if I have all the main cards over here. So there are, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's gonna be five cards in total for the main card. And very soon I'm gonna be hopping over to a different screen because I'm not supposed to actually show the paid version for obvious reasons. So guys, what's up? 7:35 right now in Singapore, 7:35 a.m. Woke up at like 5:30 just to, get my breakfast and get the stream set up and everything. This is the first time I'm doing like a live commentary, so I apologize in advance for any, hiccups and stuff like that. I know earlier on there were some audio issues and things like that, but hopefully things are a bit smoother right now. Johannes Anderson should be on Knuckles Up someday. Yeah, for sure. Johannes Anderson. Do you know personally if they've reached out to him? Johannes and Corey, they were there, right, at 2022 IFA Worlds. But both of them losing out to Artur Krupa from Holland. What did Johannes get? Was he like third, fourth? I can't remember at that time. But now, I'm the number 3 IFA 78 kilos. So Johannes is going to have to pry it back from my cold, dead hands if he wants it. Craig Guggen talk. Victoria Nemering. Paul Hutchins Jr. wanting to get some of that Swedish goodness. Anybody know somebody doing a live commentary? I would just like to listen to it. Well, there's the pay-per-view version, but if you don't want to pay for that, I'm doing a live commentary. It's just that I won't be showing the video of it, and it's just gonna be me talking over. I will pull like pictures of the matches that are happening over this screen that you're seeing right now. But yeah, greetings from Poland. Hey, hello, Kara1. Greetings. Love Poland. I have a Polish friend, Boguslaw. Don't know if you know him, but apparently he's really strong, 105 kilo puller. Extremely capable guy. No way they aren't married. They're too pretty. Yeah, Swedish girls are built different, just to say the least. And it looks like the streams is lagging on my page. Not sure if it's happening for you guys, but and it started, guys. Okay, so just gonna pull it off to the side of the screen. I'm not gonna show that. Andre Shark versus it's Andre Shark versus Adam Morzinski, the first one. Let me just switch up my live stream screen. There we go.
It's going to be a good night. These two gentlemen are absolutely prepared to go to war tonight. Seeing them at the dinners, looking at each other, it's going to be an intense match.
So yeah, amazing. I think you guys are able to hear the live stream in the background.
It's going to be extremely exciting.
But I'm just not going to be showing it. Aiden Hobgood, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Cheers from Canada. Tried Pro Nation lift 41 kilos, dude. 41 kilos is solid, man. You're talking about one from the high angle, right? So that was the first time I tried it yesterday when I posted that video, because Andrew Golubek showed it to me. A bunch of him and a bunch of friends were trying it as well. But decided to try just for funsies. And yeah, first round starting right now. It's a little bit choppy, but hopefully that fixes itself. Andre Shark on the right. They've got to fix that that overlay because it still shows Elizabeth Mochik and Merlene Barot as the names. They've got to change it to Andre Shark versus Adam Morzinski. Adam's on the left. My goodness, guys are amazing.
The final call.
Knuckles. Show me the knuckles.
Here we go. Get him.
Showing the knuckles, guys. Come on, show the knuckles.
Hold them in the ranks like there's no tomorrow.
Adam looks to have his shoulder a little bit more carved in. Yep, it's PPV. It is PPV boys. Oh my god, Adam Morzinski extremely dominant. My goodness, he just does it with internal rotation. Didn't even use body weight. My goodness. Guys, if you just saw what I just saw, you're thinking this is over for Andre Shark. Patient sports fans, yeah, I mean, beggars can't be choosers.
I thought we'll get Jaws, but Adam's just turned him into Baby Shark. I tell ya, good luck getting that song out of your head. Here
Adam about to become shark bait. I don't think so, man. From what I just saw, I think Adam's got this easy.
Andre will regrip. Andre will get back into this match.
My god.
But is Adam's hook too powerful?
Hey, Alex Maritzas, thank you so much for the sub, man.
Round number one. One foul on Andre.
Yeah, one foul right now on Andre.
He's a superstar in his own right.
Oh my goodness. That first round from Adam Morzinski was insane. It was just unreal. They look like completely different leagues from each other. Lagia from Germany? Oh, awesome. Deutschland. Would love to go to Germany one day. Wow, Jesus. Dude, Adam just went. What the fuck was that? Holy shit. This is, yeah, I agree with Aussie Arm Wrestling. This is over. Adam Morzinski, my god, look at that guy with the freaking, looks like 20-inch arms or something like that. Yeah, after the Bacho loss, where he pretty much lost to Bacho in almost the same way, I think Adam is on point right now. Arm wrestling fan from Sweden. Yeah, awesome. Viking power. Swedish arm wrestling is awesome. I would love to go over one day just to, you know, even just train or compete. I know Hardanger Open is happening in February, but unfortunately I can't make it. Still injured. If you guys don't know, I have carpal tunnel, plus many other tendon and ligament injuries in my right arm. So, gonna be taking it pretty easy for at least the first half of this year, because I still want to compete at IFA World Championships in Greece in September, October. So, they're crazy considering he lost the Shark last 2 times. So, yeah, the last time that was under questionable circumstances because he had the long match against David Agian, and he pretty much toast by that time. Andre Shark relatively fresher than Adam Morzinski at that time. Don't have the pay-per-view, but it sounds like Adam. Yeah, he is definitely bachoing Andre. Basically, like that. Just internal rotation. No body needed. Oh, second one's a little bit better. Second one is a little bit better. Andre on the winning side. Andre has some ulnar deviation, but oh my god. But Adam holding it in almost like a open hook. Just holding just pure bicep and wrist flexion. Pulling it slower back in the center. Oh, Adam looks very confident.
Elbow foul. No. That's the first elbow foul losing position. No
Okay, elbow found losing position for Andre Shark, but they're not calling fouls in losing position, I think. So, Jesus. So, Adam Morzinski got hit out of position. I think maybe he was just getting a little bit cocky or something. Hit out of position, and then Andre Shark had almost everything, but Adam just holding pure bicep power, and then slowly just bicep curling him back, and then just using his arm to press down on Andre Shark. My goodness. Holy shit. Shark will get a stop. Rooting for Adam. Hopefully he can get the big win. Yeah, I think Adam's gonna win. Alex Marit says, why IFA? Because Singapore is IFA affiliated, so I can't join WAF. I technically can join WAF as an independent athlete, but then I would be banned from my own country's nationals. Wow. Okay. So Andre Shark getting a way better stop right now. Kind of worried for Adam at this point. He might have, blew his load a little bit too much in that second round. Not sure if he did it intentionally, but yeah, definitely that from that first round to the second round looked way different. Shark has good endurance. Yeah, I mean, I didn't know that before, but just looking at this right now, I believe you, man. Duke nickname came from the show Dukes of Hazzard. I only know Duke Nukem Forever, so I'm sure Dukes of Hazzard is a great show. Haven't seen it though. Lucky Style, Andreas Kyriakopoulos. Oh my god, that name has to be from Greece, man. No chopsticks. I assume you were talking about me eating the cake earlier. Yeah, got a fork, unfortunately. Not a full Asian.
That's just not nice of you, Jake.
Want these guys to battle. Just two superstars wanting to get some market value. Get back on the world
So, Adam Morzinski still doesn't look too nervous. He's got the buckle on his side, which some people think it's the bad side. Hopefully it doesn't affect him too much. Let's see how it goes. First strap match. Oh, okay. So Andre Shark has the back pressure. He's not gonna get flashed. We know he's not gonna get flashed from that.
Looking to sit on top and top roll.
Shoulders good. His shoulder.
There we go.
I have a feeling Adam lost a little bit too much top end strength in those first two rounds. Andre looking to be really strong in the endurance battle.
Diving for that hook. His shoulders ready to get in there. Andre's gonna go on top.
Oh, Andre not quite securing the top roll. Adam diving in, secured the hook, but Andre still has the advantage. He has his hand on top of Adam Morzinski. Adam turned slightly up, losing a little bit pronation, but securing the hook. Andre Shark with more of an offensive high hook, but Adam getting more and more cup in. Andre losing the pronation. Not quite able to pin. I don't think he has the side pressure to pin. Adam pulling over to his side. Oh, Adam, it's going to Adam's side right now. It looks like it's more for the advantage of Adam right now, even though he's on the losing side, but I think he has a little bit more endurance in the hook compared to Shark. Shark losing more and more pronation. Shark looking like he's trying to climb up in a top roll. And Adam still not quite able to pin. But Andre Shark's arm is opening up, and yeah, I know that feeling all too well. Bicep just gassing and it just slowly fails on you. It's terrible feeling. But yeah, looks like Adam has his number in the endurance game as well. Adam's hand is huge. Yeah, it does look huge, man. His hand, his arm, everything about him looks so freaking thick.
That round was worth the pay-per-view alone. Absolutely love it.
My goodness.
I am so excited. I don't know about you. I think the caliber.
Shark smells blood. Very interesting.
What's going to happen at 4? Where are we going to be at Knuckles Up 10?
So Andre Shark, the only way I see him getting out of this is being able to gas Adam's hand somehow. So maybe with a couple of ready goes, slowly kick back the wrist of Adam Morzinski. But other than that, if Adam gets him into a hook, I think this is over. Score right now is 2-0. 2 in favor of Adam Morzinski, 0 for Andre Shark. First round, very, very easy win from Adam Morzinski. Basically just did this to Andre Shark. Second round, I don't know. I think he intentionally didn't go for a fast pin and got caught in the losing side like twice by Andre Shark. And it was a very slow but steady hook win. Adam is the American Makarov. I guess so, but Makarov's arms really look super, super freaky, especially for like a 75 kilo guy. I know Adam beat Artur Makarov, but Adam is an actual like bigger human. He outweighs Artur Makarov by like at least 10 kilos, like 25 pounds or so. Nacho mismatch? I mean, if you were looking only at the first round of this match, it may have seemed like a mismatch, but from what I've seen from round 2, I think this could be a pretty close one. Still favoring Adam Morzinski, definitely, for sure. So like it's like probably 80-20 for Adam. But if Andre Shark is able to crack the wrist, like even slightly, I think he is in this. So he's setting up with low hand top roll. You can see dropping the wrist slightly into Adam's fingers. Hopefully he can get like some purchase. Oh my god, so strong! Adam Morzinski tried to hold on. Unfortunately, that's one of the pitfalls of trying to hold on and clamp down on your opponent outside of straps. If they back pressure too hard and you're holding on, they could just lift you off the pad and you get a foul for that. So even though you have the stronger hand, we're not always conscious of keeping our elbows down, because you know there's no real need in an actual match if it doesn't happen that way to just dig deep. So it's easy to have the elbow hop up. Where you watch this, let me share the link for you. High5armwrestling.com. You can get the pay-per-view right now. It's going on right now. First round of the night. Adam Morzinski. Oh, amazing win. It looked much closer to his first round. This time Adam Morzinski just clamping down with that gorilla grip of his and not letting Andre Shark get a slip. And I think Andre really needed that slip to have anything to do in the strap against Adam Morzinski. Looks like Adam way stronger hand and wrist than Andre. So outside of straps favors Adam way more. Andre Shark looks like his arm is more on par with Adam. So a strap match would be closer for them, but unfortunately for Andre Shark, Adam just way too strong outside of straps.
Andre's a heck of an athlete, somebody I've always lost to, and always somebody I've well respected, and I have all respect in the world for him. And thanks to the guys at Knuckles Up for putting this together. It was just a fantastic match.
Mate, you've been chasing him, yeah, definitely. That's why he's one of the superstars of our sport.
Just letting them have the post-match speech right now with Adam.
Round 1, you were pretty confident. Then you got stuck in a hook. Round 2, what were you thinking after that?
Well, I mean, yeah, round 1 I was extremely confident. Round 2, I had to go into a bad spot, a really deep hook, and honestly I was a little scared.
Yeah, he was a little scared in round 2. Yeah, I was scared for him.
Knuckles Up 3. Who do you want to take on?
Put anybody in front of me. I'm starting to like this 220 weight. You know, I feel really strong here.
220.
I'm not afraid to take on somebody new at this higher weight cap. So bring it on.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Adam Warzone.
Damn, 220.
Morzinski. You'll be presented
amazing. 220. Who could face him? Guys, do you have any? So Andreas says Samusha versus Adam. Could be a good match. Possibly, man. I think so. Samusha versus Adam
with the amazing
I can see that happening.
matches. And of
But it'll
course,
probably happen at
becoming
East versus
one
West
of the
instead.
best known
And for East versus West, he would have to cut
This
down
guy
because Samusha competes at
knows how he
85
gets on the
kilos.
table. You know he is a superstar. He is ready to become an international superstar.
Bowen looks small
And
standing
he
to
is a
RVJ.
local
Yeah,
man. I'm talking
he did.
about
But the picture that they uploaded was
fine
Ryan's left hand.
Jason Mero!
Oh, the one I'm looking forward to. Dude, Jason Merlo. Okay, so now let me just change the... Jason Merlo versus Tom Holland. Ah, this is so awesome. That intro. Let me just mute that for copyright purposes. So Jason Merlo coming up on the stage right now, looking fine and sexy as hell.
He is definitely
Next up,
ready
his
to steal the
opponent.
show, and one person stopping him from hitting international superstardom. He is a national champion.
National
He
champion.
Is champions all over the world. I'm talking about from the United Kingdom, the Machine.
Lead Machine, Tom Holland.
Holland.
Not Spider-Man. Lead Machine, Tom Holland. And yeah, I'm gonna mute that as well, just so my live stream doesn't get copyright striked. Bad Sugar Brad, love to see the afters. I'm not sure. I'm not sure for the previous Knuckles Up if they showed the after pulling. Hopefully they do. Adam versus Paul Lynn 220. Damn, Adam, that would be interesting. My money's on Paul if that happens, but definitely would be an interesting match to see. Adam 85 kilos. He says he's 220 right now, which is closer to like 9,500 kilos. You have Merlo winning, Andreas? Yeah, I have Merlo winning as well.
And 207.
So Jason
pounds there,
Merlo,
both guys.
6'2", Tom Holland
Awesome.
6'1".
So Jason just that little bit heavier. So we've got the Machine.
Jason Merlo, 197 versus 207
Jason Merlo
pounds.
on the left of the screen. Tom Holland on the right.
Jason on the left, Tom on the right. If you guys are watching the live stream right now.
Here we go.
And Tom Holland looking very, very confident
This
with that
match
setup.
could quite
Jason
possibly
a
steal
little
the
bit
show.
more
Both
skittish,
men
a
want to
little bit
hit
more worried with the
international
setup.
Superstardom. We've seen
Tom looking
Holland
to
for many years,
have that gap,
and like you had said
looking like he's
earlier,
going to be
Will,
diving into a
Jason
hook.
Merlo's like the
Jason
best
trying to
known
escape and
athlete.
He truly is. He truly is.
get
He's been in the sport for
as
a
far
long
out
time.
of the fingers as possible. So that's why you can see him, setting up this way, restarting, because he doesn't want Tom Holland to have his fingers as far around the
He
hand.
wants to be a house.
Adam versus Ruslan.
Absolutely, and this is one of
Good for 95. I think Adam probably beats Ruslan, based on Paul Lynn versus Ruslan.
This will be a battle.
Let's go, Jason Merlo. Oh, got the high hook, set the hook.
Jason Merlo with the stop.
Tom
there.
Holland
He
set the
wants to
deep hook,
bust
but
that
Jason
hand
Merlo
open. Can he
rising
get
up,
outside and
not
peel
quite
the hand
able
back
to
like
peel the hand
banana?
back.
Look at them both move now.
Oh shit! Elbow foul. Elbow foul from Jason Merlo. As a top roller, I know how that feels, and I'm feeling that this match is gonna go in Tom Holland's favor right now. I know I had Jason Merlo winning, but judging by that first round, this is Tom Holland's game. Jason Merlo trying to set the top roll, but just not quite able to crack the hand back from Tom Holland. And I could see his brachioradialis giving up a little bit and opening up. Got the slip.
Now we're into the strap.
Maybe with the strap, Jason Merlo might have a little bit more. Might be able to do activate a little bit more back pressure in the strap. So the strap does not always favor the hook puller. As a top roller myself, I prefer the strap just because I feel like my hand is not strong enough to support my back pressure. My my shoulders, bicep, lats, everything. So I need the strap to to secure my wrist so that I can just pull back without worrying too much. I don't know if it's the same for Jason Murillo, but I'm just saying that, you know, going to the strap is not necessarily bad for the top roller.
Where they need to go.
I think Tom is favored in most polls. Yeah. Tom is slightly heavier as well, I think. I saw in the stats at the back, it was like 207 pounds.
A big win in the UK, #1, taking out their super heavyweight, winning all the
Lagia has Tom winning. He's done absolutely nothing. I know, right? But he is a tried and true champion. So
Tom's hand is closed.
That's one
and
warning.
my goodness, one warning for Tom Holland. Jason Murillo looking very, very good in this setup. He has the pronation setup. He has that low hand.
Both men all weekend have been walking around.
And if I were in Jason Murillo's position, I would feel very comfortable as a top roller. So it's all about being strong enough. If he's strong enough to pull this off.
Can Jason?
Oh no, he's getting carved in a little bit.
There's a hit there.
Oh shit! Okay, got the real high hook. Jason Murillo, Tom Holland getting pulled out of his shoulder. Tom holding on with just pure elbow power, pulling Jason Murillo back to the winning side. Jason Murillo holding on with a high hook, pulling back. Tom trying to pin, but oh. Winner for Tom Holland, but that was not easy. Tom almost couldn't pin with the hook. A little bit of ulnar action needed at the end. I feel like if he had gone a little bit too quickly, he might have lost his wrist. So very good play by Tom Holland, being patient with the pin over there. Very, very strong.
Is Camille, the Golden Dragon.
Andreas, what is their weight? I saw on the screen in the background that Jason Murillo was 197 pounds, and Tom Holland was 207 pounds, I think. 207, 208. So roughly 10 pounds difference, or 5 kilo, 4 kilo, 5 kilo difference between these two guys.
No joke.
Oh, Tom is the lighter one. Okay, so I got it flipped. Tom 197, Jason Murillo 207, 208.
But what a huge round! That round was incredible.
Thanks, Cody. Thanks, Cody, for the correction.
As Tom Holland, yeah, he just gets outside.
Two international superstars, very, very powerful guy.
Just so calculated, like a sniper.
You've got Camille over here at the side, coaching Tom Holland.
Supinated him deep in the hook, and he hits, and then he comes sideways at the right time.
Damn, Tom and Camille's about the same height, but you can see that the width is so much different.
Now when Jason digs deep,
Camille at least like 2 inches wider on each side of the shoulder compared to Tom Holland.
Is fine, and I think he can get pins from it. So we'll see how he goes in round number
Jason
2.
Murillo has to try and get like a quick pin on Tom Holland. I think the longer the match goes, the more it favors Tom Holland.
Put that sweet taste in Tom Holland's mouth. I'm telling you that right now.
If you were paying attention to our Instagram the past couple days,
Tom has his number. Yeah. Typically, a hook puller has more endurance than top roll puller. If you're doing conventional top roll and not like a King's Move top roll.
Referee giving the final
Jason Murillo not very comfortable with this, and being on the A side like Tom Holland is right now, typically favors the hook because you can sometimes get a little bit more shoulder in, and the head ref is not going to be able to see that.
Both men there, ready to go.
I think it's wrong. Tom comes from a lower class.
An absolute battle.
Yeah.
Tom's just going to come in for that hook.
I mean, we've seen Tom Holland compete at like 75, 80 kilos.
From the machine, Tom Holland.
And Jason Murillo always in the 85, 90 kilo-ish range.
There it is. Ready, bang!
And whoa! Very, very solid hit.
Elbow foul off the
That's what I wanted to see from Jason Murillo. That's what I wanted to see. That explosive top roll. Tom Holland not quite able to
listen to this crowd,
to get the stop.
They want that.
But he has to do that again. Tom Holland just not expecting that hit, I guess, and went off the front of the pad right there.
Partners, team beast mode. Great team out of New Jersey.
So, as a top roller, that's what I want to do against a hook guy. Just get a very fast back pressure hit. And hopefully, Jason has enough left in the tank to do that again.
The gate like a greyhound. Tom Holland now needs to somehow stop that. Put the
Tom
leash
Holland
on
has to
Jason
try and get
Mero.
a stop on that
Jason's hands
if he wants to put this
no,
in his
the corks
advantage.
Come out. There we go. Can Jason get that
Wow.
hit again? He's done it.
Oh, he's got the stop. He's got the stop.
Tom's now in that position.
That's a second elbow foul.
Second elbow foul from Tom Holland. Holding on, like I said before, holding on has its disadvantages. Hold on too long, and sometimes the guy can just lift your elbow off if you're not conscious of it, which most of us aren't conscious of planting our elbows down, because it's the last thing we should think about.
Him right over, so then when Tom gets
Jason
deep,
Faringer,
he's outside of
subscribe to the
his
channel.
body.
Thank you so much,
Come
Jason.
forward.
Thanks for the support.
You get yourself an elbow foul.
Yeah, trying to get to 5,000 subs,
3,000.
and you're helping us get one step
He's still
closer.
in this one.
5,000 subs on Eastside Arm Wrestling, so
Jason
really
might
appreciate
have
that.
found
Thank you so
something
much.
One of two athletes to be on both Knuckles Up cards. Local guy. The story just
And
writes
Jason
itself.
Merlot
Here we go.
right now setting up again with that low
Too fast, Tom
hand.
Holland.
Hopefully he can get a flash
He's
pin.
up 1-0.
And oh,
Stop. What's happening? Everything was good.
okay, there was like some carving in at the start. Wrist wasn't straight. Okay, so second referee stopped the match.
Kevin copping it from
One
the
warning
crowd.
on Tom Holland. One more warning
So back
on
into
Tom
it,
Holland,
still
and
1-0,
and
still
that's
in
it.
round number two, 2 fouls
And Jason
on Tom
Merlo
Holland.
will win this on fouls. So Tom Holland has to be careful
go.
about that.
Loving the pull out the gate from Jason Merlo. There it is
Amazing
again.
stop by Tom Holland.
with the stop. Now
Tom
Jason
Holland
coming out the
pulling
outside.
back. What was the call?
For him. One elbow foul, losing position, no win.
So one elbow foul.
One elbow foul
Check the
on
replay there. As
Jason
you can
Merlo,
see,
but they're
Jason
not
just
calling
slides
again.
off.
They're not calling fouls on
It's
losing
just a bit
positions
too much.
right now
But this is what
for this
arm
promotion.
wrestling's about,
So
Will. Huge hit from Jason Merlo. Tom Holland with the stop,
Tom
bringing
looking
it back
better
to
and
his
better
side of
each
the
round,
table.
but he
Will
still has to be
Jason
careful
Merlo
not
tie
to
this
get
up
a
in round
foul.
number two?
He
I
is
think you
on
will. I
one
think
warning
it's
as well.
starting to
So just
put
one
toll
warning,
on
and that's it
You
for
know,
Tom
I know
Holland.
Jason's been working on his endurance. He's known that
Wagner's
Tom
the
can go
weirdest
round
arm wrestler.
after round after round.
He is weird indeed.
Let's just
Remember
see. I
Levon
think
being
he's
wider
got
than
the
Engen and Neil
outside
together?
Okay.
That's so ridiculous to think about.
Round two, bang.
And wow!
Oh!
Crazy hit from Jason Merlo. It looked like Tom Holland wasn't ready for that.
Oh!
I don't think he was ready for that pin.
Big confidence.
Amazing,
boost for
amazing
Jason, the
hit.
fine wine of Merlo there. Ooh.
Wow,
Tom
I'm so
Holland
surprised
sitting
that
there like
Jason
a
Merlo
stunt
managed
mullet.
to
Not sure what
pull out that
happened.
random
I'll tell you what happened. Quick
flash
draw,
pin
the
with the top
gunslinger.
roll, because it
Jason
was looking to
Merlo pulls it
like it was
out,
getting
kill
worse and
shot
worse
straight away.
each
Ladies
ready
and
go,
gentlemen, it is 1-1.
as it should be, like naturally. As a top roller, your first hit is
Now,
just
60 to 90
going to be the
seconds,
best one, and then
1-1.
it's just going to get worse and worse as you get more and more tired. And but it looked like just he caught Tom Holland off guard.
look at
Tom
the
Holland not
intense
quite
look
ready.
from
Maybe he just
Jason.
didn't think that the referee was going to call ready go. So the thing about arm wrestling is you have to be ready at any time. The referee could call ready go at any time, and you have to be ready. It doesn't matter whether you think you're ready or not, whether you think that your position is good or not. The referee will call ready go, and sometimes the second referee is not going to stop that, and that's going to be over for
It's gonna be
you.
great. Now, if you're Tom Holland,
But yeah, 1-1. Tom Holland, Jason Merlo, but
strap, or do
I
you
really
still
can't
try
call
and
right now
outside
like
the
who's
strap
going to win.
100%
It is so evenly matched.
He needs to stay close and tight to Jason so Jason cannot pull his fingers open. In that strap, it will be
But Tom
suck him
Holland,
down
his
and bring him
hand
right
and
to
wrist
the
look
pad.
so
Outside of it,
fucking solid.
I think
They
it's
don't
Merlo.
look like they're going to be peeled open
go.
at all. And they're going straight to the ref script for this round, so I like that. I like going straight to the ref script, no wasting time with the setup and stuff like that. It's just a personal thing. I'm not the kind of person that fights a lot in the setup, and I would much rather just go straight to ref script, get the match going.
Number two, but Tom is so experienced. That's not going to phase him at all. He's got
I
a
think
game
moving
plan,
forward
and
for
it
professional
is
arm wrestling, I
working.
think this should be a
Round
thing.
number
Just going
3.
straight to ref script.
Tom Holland, Jason Mero, bang!
Wow, high hook from Jason Merlo. Tom Holland sinks. Full supination.
The elbow foul. You know, to be honest, I think
Elbow foul
Jason's
from Jason
very
Merlo.
smart of using that elbow foul.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Very.
You just
frustrating.
heard from commentator
Tom's elbow
Jason
foul.
Merlo
It's a smart
abusing,
move.
so-called abusing
Tom's
the
very
the
frustrated
elbow
with his
foul,
finish.
but that
He's
is
got to
a
get in a
smart
position
thing
and
for him
hope
to
to
do.
bleed him out, but hey,
You don't want to just
play
be
by the
stuck
rules.
in that
That's what
sort of
happened. That's what you
compromised
get.
position for too
We're
long,
rolling
burn
on
yourself
from
out.
here.
You'd much rather get a
Give us
foul,
that
get a
heat.
restart,
Give us
try
that
again
catch.
with
I
another
feel
hit.
like I'm watching baseball with this.
Close your thumbs. I'm gonna close
My
it first.
God, these guys
Good
need
support from both
better
ends of the
graphics
crowd.
department.
Clearly the local
Been
boys
round 4 forever,
He needs
dude.
to get that explosive
Yeah, man,
hit.
still round
There's
4.
the hit there.
My God,
And
Jason
he's
Merlo's
going.
like an inch from the
Now we're
pad,
back
not
in the middle of
really
the
able to
table.
finish,
Tom's turned
but
the hit.
peeling
Merlo trying
Tom's
to take
fingers
the
back.
fingers.
Tom
He's
not quite
coming
able to pin.
outside. Tom's
Jason
coming to the
getting that
side
high
pressure.
cup. Oh, Tom's fingers are gassing. Tom's fingers are gassing. I can tell.
The patience game
His
has
fingers are finally
started.
gassing
Who's gonna
because
knock the other one
he's not
outside
able
of
to
the
pin
shoulder?
right now.
Tom with the lock.
Jason
And
Merlo
Jason
relying a lot on his
have the
brachioradialis right now, just to get that back pressure.
Second elbow foul. Losing position. Winner.
Wow.
There it is.
2 elbow fouls in losing position to Tom
Oh,
Holland.
wait, hold on. We have a little
Hang
bit
on,
of a
chat.
chat here about the
Oh,
rules.
he's a little bit unhappy with that call. Didn't think that it was losing position.
Second elbow foul. Losing position. Thomas the winner.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so
it
they're
looks
still
like
calling it.
they're calling second elbow foul in losing
So there you
position.
go.
Winner.
So 2-1 to
Merlo
Tom
using the
Holland.
rules to his advantage.
We're getting to
Jay
round number
Clean,
4.
yeah. Totally.
Great, just
Merlo,
great matchup.
very, very
Just-
smart
I like
arm
the
wrestler
way
using
Jason's
the rules
exploding.
to his
He's coming
advantage.
into the hook, and then when he feels
Once
he's
he's
got Tom
not,
on the
he
ropes,
feels like he's not
he
able to,
busts out,
get
pronates his
an
hand,
advantage.
tries to
Just
peel
elbow
through the
foul,
fingers.
restart.
Tom
You have 3
Holland
fouls
in
to
that
play around with. So
supinated hook position.
knowing that,
Using
having that in
side
mind
and
is very
trying to get
important for this.
through the bicep of Jason
Because you
Merlo.
can do
Just
a little bit
incredible
more than
arm
you would
wrestling
possibly
by
be
both of them.
able to
Just
do
waiting
with
for
only
the
2
other
fouls.
one to show the tiniest sign. 0.5%
30
of weakness,
seconds.
exhaling at the wrong time, moving at the wrong time.
My goodness.
They are both
This is
just
still
sitting
very,
there
very
like
close.
snipers.
You know,
And
I can
just
see
hope
Jason
we
Merlo
get
winning
another
this
round like
purely
this.
on fouls.
Tom is 1 pin away.
But Tom Holland's
from a
wrist
huge
in that
victory
match,
over
I could
Jason
see
Merlo.
it was
Jason
starting to
has
gas.
that
It didn't look as
absolute
solid
snap
as it was in the
attack. To
first,
get it going,
couple of
you better
goes.
be exciting. Those watching the
First couple of
pay-per-view,
goes,
I
it
hope
looked
you are
rock
up and
solid.
about
It looked
'cause we
like
are
his
ready
wrist
to
was
go.
not going anywhere.
Bang, Tom
But
Holland is
that
ready to
last
go.
round,
Jason
Tom
Merlo,
Holland's
the
wrist
best
looked like it was
unknown
starting to almost
superstar.
get cracked.
Will take a huge scalp. He needs to bounce back in this one. This is
All the
sudden
arm wrestling
death
events seem to have
for
problems
Jason
updating their
Merlo.
UI.
Losers, and that's
Because most arm
it
wrestling
for
events
him.
low
Back to the
budget.
drawing
Yeah,
board.
I mean, a lot of these arm wrestling events are, they're honestly not making money at all. And there's very limited help, very limited guys on the team actually, managing all the logistics and stuff like that, and all the technical aspects of live streaming. So this, like, having the standard of live stream is already very, very impressive to me.
I'd be asking every time if I was
And
on stage
definitely
there.
they could do better for the graphics, but I totally
Get
understand.
involved.
Just coming from an organizer's and promoter's standpoint, because I've helped out at events like this before.
In his corner.
Here we go.
Wrist is good.
Ready.
It looks like very, very good setup. Wow, that was very close. So close.
Put the pressure on. The hits
Merlo just
are
surging,
coming.
surging,
Jason
surging, close and close. Oh, that looked like a parallel pin. Yep, that was a parallel pin. So many surges, like just banging, banging, banging from Jason Merlo. My goodness, that looked like a desperation move. Maybe he wanted to get him off the side of the pad, but somehow each hit getting Tom Holland open, a little bit more, and he got the parallel pin. I mean, I saw a parallel pin, the referee saw it. I could see maybe from some angles, maybe it wasn't, but we'll take it. If I'm Jason Merlo, I'll take it. Amazing. The win on fouls is a bummer. Yeah, thankfully it hasn't gone down to the fouls yet. 2-2 guys, down to the final match. This is going to be so freaking exciting. Oh my god, I was so looking forward to this match. This is my number 1 match of the night,
Super excited. We're in the
and
fifth
I'm
round
so
back.
glad it was worth the wait.
Jay.
Well worth the
This is
wait.
what it's about at Knuckles Up 2. Look at that.
Insane.
Surge
Just
after
search.
until he got the pin.
And it wasn't like one big surge, It was like many surges.
Tom.
And I found myself doing that as well as a top roller who got sort of caught in a hook, just trying to punch my way through the defenses. Sometimes the opponent's just not ready for that sudden rapid surges of force, and you might cheese out a win. Yeah, great match. I agree with you, Andreas. Great match. Jay Clean says they should change his nickname from Fine Wine to the Axe Murderer. Yeah, man. Going in there with the multiple axe swings. My God. This is so crazy. Oh, I love it. I love this match. Lost and fouls to only win in the after pulls. Sugar Brad, yeah, dude, I know the feeling, man. Practice table champion, after pulling champion.
Great match from both of these guys. Ref's grip.
Love it. The crowd is in
So,
it, Jake.
I'm telling you, the,
Jason Merlo has to get a flash pin on this. I don't think it's gonna be easy. Tom Holland looks like he's ready to kill someone. Looking at the look on his face.
American than knuckles up, that's for sure.
Tom Holland got his shoulder carved in.
Round 5, this is it, do or die. Referee's grip to a
This might be dangerous for Jason. Tom has his shoulder slightly carved in. He might be able to sink it deep enough. Oh, Tom intentionally going for the strap.
A very different
Okay.
situation, Jake.
Yeah, this is where Tom wanted it. He asked him prior.
This might be better. This might be better for Tom. Since he intentionally went for the strap, I think he felt like his wrist was gassing.
Yeah, I like
Might need a little bit more of the strap to help hold on.
We're going to see the same exact thing that happened last
And a pay-per-view still be purchased. Yeah, you can visit their website. Anthony just giving you the website right now. Pay-per-view is still up there.
It's going to be a tough one, Will, I tell you. Every time I think I know what's
Where's your base, Eastside? I am based in Singapore. You can see out my window right now. Sun's come up barely. 8:15 a.m. right now in Singapore.
I would be sticking to the game.
And Knuckles Up 2 is out of New Jersey, so it's I think 13 hours behind. It's technically like yesterday for you guys and for them. It's Saturday evening for them, Sunday morning for me. Let's go, Spider-Man. No, Spider-Man's a different Tom Holland.
Not happy with the shot.
Gerard Kieran.
And he's got buckle side, so it's not really going.
He's saying, give him a warning, he's moving.
Thinks his wrist is straight, get him going.
Yeah, Jason Merlo trying to fight with everything he's got in the rules against Tom Holland. Tom Holland looking a little bit confident right here. Jason knows that he has to... I think Jason knows that he's not technically the stronger guy. He's gonna have to win this from a fast hit or from fouls. And yeah, I know the position that he's in.
What are you doing?
Jared Karen in Cambodia, arm wrestling scene just started to grow. Wow, Cambodia! I didn't know that arm wrestling was a thing in Cambodia. Would love to visit you guys one day. Whoa! Okay, Jason trying to go for that drive again. Something. Is it a foul? Is it a foul again? Okay, coincidental. Both sides got a foul.
Another ready go.
That's right. I'll take best of 19.
Both sides got a foul. Coincidental. A coincidental foul is when both guys foul at the exact same time. So there's no foul going to be called, and the match just resets.
Shout out to our sponsors: Signature Fitness, Fort Myers Laser Dentistry, the Cast Iron Pot, Wolfpack, Sandell Sound for putting on this amazing show, and of course our host hotel, the DoubleTree.
Oh, mate.
DoubleTree. Okay.
The products
yeah, they're just calling out the sponsors right now. So yeah, very grateful that their sponsors, putting in money to support an event like this. Definitely need more and more sponsors in the sport to help it continue growing.
Now these guys are great. Back to the action in the middle of the table here.
And yeah.
This really
Jason Merlo looking really nervous right now.
Beat someone of Tom Holland's caliber. Tom Holland
becoming bigger worldwide. He's got 2 fouls to take. Watch Schoolboy vs. Mike Ford in Singapore. Yeah. I watched. I was there. I was the commentator for Schoolboy versus Mike Ford at UAC Invasion.
So there, once again, Tom's just coming
2
in for
fouls.
that hook.
Hello from New
Does
York.
it
Hey,
comfortably
Encore.
inside of his shoulder.
Hey, what's up from New
Tom
York
plays
City?
inside of his shoulder, I think
Definitely want to visit New York one day. Maybe this year. We'll see.
That's where he's going.
Oh, big hit. High hook from Jason Merlot. Taking the wrist. Tom Holland losing. Oh, it looks like Tom might not have the wrist to finish. I don't think Tom has the wrist to finish. Jason, oh, he's getting a little bit more. Jason Merlot has to keep that position, has to keep climbing very, very high,
Wait a second, wait a second.
What was that?
That's the second coincidental.
Coincidental again. They're just gonna restart again.
So we get round number 24.
So Tom Holland, what happened there? He did not have enough wrist to finish, so he had to drag back, just drag with his lats, and unfortunately there was not enough space for him to drag at the back of the pad to pin Jason Merlot. So that's, yeah, if you saw the replay, Tom went back off the back of the pad to pin Jason Merlot. Jason's brachioradialis, this muscle right here, looks like it's holding up pretty good, along with his, brachialis bicep, to hold that high hook position and not being able to be opened up by Tom Holland. So
all I gotta say,
looks like Jason Merlot, his stocks have gone up slightly. I think it's like 60-40 in favor of Jason Merlot right now. Still pretty close, but I think the tides have turned in favor of Jason Merlot.
this is turning out to be one of my favorite matches of the new year.
Tom has or is going to be arm wrestling at Arm Gods.
So much more arm wrestling.
I feel like he's been there. I mean, UK arm wrestler not being on Arm Gods, that's got to be wrong, right?
6 days into 2024.
It's incredible, Jake.
Level is good.
So happy you can
Nuclear
be
Nadal.
Very happy.
Yeah, I remember you. I remember you, Nadal.
Jason Merlot.
Aladdin. You did not get Aladdin by me.
Decider. Do or die, and they are both.
Not sure. Apparently, Camille's left press is way better than his right. Yep, he has said that his left is better than his right.
Come up and hit as much as you can.
Jason's best kept secret in U.S. arm wrestling scene. Oh man, it's not secret anymore. Jason Merlot, superstar. Oh shit, he's got to be careful. He's going off the front of the pad. Yeah, that was too obvious.
Not a coincidental.
He might have been a little bit. I think Jason might be starting to get a little bit tired, and that's why he went a little bit too far off the front of the pad.
Or choke, Jason Merlot.
Oh no, this is starting to look dangerous for Jason. Tom Holland's wrist looks like it's recovering for some reason. It doesn't look as gassed as before.
amazing match.
Oh,
Bowen versus Big Sean Gill is next. Let me check the graphic on my screen. Next up might be Rob Vigent, I think. Could be Bowen. I don't have the exact order, but it's either Rob Vigent or it's going to be Beck. One of them.
Third place amateur. You don't build legacies like that, Will.
But yeah, now Jason Merlot.
Here we go. Love what these two are producing at Knuckles.
Cody's left extremely good lately. Yeah, I've heard he's feeling solid after that Alijan match. He's been training hard. And I mean, Cody Merritt, former super heavyweight world champion at WAF. I'm sure nobody's taking him lightly.
And Cody Merritt, the only left arm match. But left arm matters. It's not just
Root for Cody?
watches, I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, I think I'm rooting for Cody as well. Just because I don't want to root for Camille. Sorry, Camille, if you're watching this.
Get your shoulders in.
Jason setting up for that top roll.
Yeah,
Jason setting it up very high.
Whoever can get
He needs to drag back and keep that angle. He needs to drag back, keep that angle. Oh, big hit. Almost at the pin. Tom Holland just holding on, open bicep, and oh, that is definitely a pin. That is definitely a pin. Wow, that was so crazy. Did not expect that from Jason Merlot. That was so close. Such a close match. It really could have gone either way. My goodness, back and forth. That was such a close match, but I'm so happy Jason Merlot won. Oh, shit. Dropped something there, but that was an amazing match. Well worth the PPV in my opinion. That is why I said this match was my favorite to watch. Was going to be my favorite to watch for Knuckles Up 2, and it did not disappoint, guys. It did not disappoint at all.
Hey, look, knackered. I tell you what,
That was
Ray,
insane.
6 days into 2024, you and Tom have just
Oh shit, still trying to watch it through the glasses? I'll try, dude. Like, yeah, can you see it through reflection right now?
And I think we got a show for you guys.
I'll try to hold my head as still as possible. You're lucky I'm not an Indian. Pressing is worse than Queen's move. So annoying. Queen's move? Are you talking about this move? Yeah, I can do it. Oh, look at that! Look at that pronator, man! Look at that fucking pronator. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, you can see the roids injection spots right here.
For my man Jason Merlot.
Keep bringing them from overseas, baby. I'm gonna take on all the international guys.
Ah, he's looking for the internationals.
Take care of them right here.
Jason Merlot looking for the internationals.
Tell me, who do you want Jason Merlot to take on next, ladies and gentlemen? My man and your winner, the fine wine, Jason.
Fine wine. So who do you guys think Jason Merlot should face next?
We'll take a sip of that tonight.
Jason Merlot, roughly 200 pounds-ish. A lot of choices internationally. Tommy loses tough matches. Man, oh man, way to go, Merlot. RHCP. Match of the night, definitely, man. Yeah, in your mind, Aiden, in your mind, Tom beat him, but rules are rules. I mean, it really could have gone either way. But yeah. Jason definitely used the rules way better than Tom Holland did in this event, and that's smart of him. Not quite a pronator yet, is a prenator.
Your natty daddy.
Looking like a prime Saplenko.
RVJ.
Natty daddy, RVJ. Alright, so it is gonna be Rob Vigent. So I'm gonna mute the sound for now, just so YouTube doesn't strike me with copyright. And very quick, guys, I'm just gonna go grab a drink, and I'll be right back. Just gonna go to the fridge. Alrighty. Drink of choice today, guys. Drink of choice today. Fanta. Not sponsored. Fanta Zero Sugar. I don't know if you guys have this where you are. This is a mystery Fanta. So you don't know what flavor you're gonna get. And it's zero sugar. So we've got all the sucralose, no, not sucralose, I don't know what sweetener they use. Aspartame gains coming in. Yeah. And holy shit, 315 pounds, Brandon Allen versus 225.
I think we're gonna have
315 pounds versus 225. You guys are hearing them right. But with the same size biceps. Crazy, crazy. If you guys believe that Rob Vigent Jr. is natural, like I believe he's natural, but yeah, that's like peak bicep genetics for a natural if I've seen any.
And he wants to take his biggest scalp.
Hope RVJ takes it. RVJ on the growth hormone, big time. Natty Daddy versus PD, man. Comment section are going crazy, guys. You guys are crazy.
See how Rob handles the power.
Let's go, Brandon.
Not only the power of Brandon, but that extra
Brandon with the awesome beard.
Of doing. Can he put it all together here?
We'll see from the first round if Rob has the hand advantage, as I think he will have.
Giant hand is closed. Brandon's closed here.
Ready, go.
Oh shit! Oh, Rob Vigent's hand just looks so fucking solid.
Baby, I think RVJ came to play, Jake.
Oh, that was fast as well. I've never seen RVJ move that fast before.
He's the daddy.
You can see Brendan Allen just trying to bail out in that open top roll, and Rob Vigent just gorilla gripping him down.
He said, you know what?
My God.
I think it's time for not just to come
Hey,
back,
but we've seen this happen a couple times earlier tonight.
There, you heard it. Don't call it a comeback.
So we can't call this just yet.
Junior, the natty daddy.
Because the hand, the small muscles of the hand and forearm, they get pumped really quickly. You know, being able to do that round 1 doesn't mean you can do it again round 2, round 3.
The King's move is good. But Brandon can get real comfortable.
Alex Ramirez, RVJ definitely natty. I believe he's natty.
Because Rob feels he's got a lane. Thumbs are closed now. Brandon's going to look to come slick
My goodness.
outside.
Oh, Brandon trying to escape again. Rob not letting him escape.
Just get him out of the table.
Rob's got to be careful not to burn himself out too much, trying to hold on for too long.
Great surge.
Oh man, with that COC4 grip, Brandon just not being able to escape. Dude, I have been on the receiving end of that before, of someone with just crazy grip strength and me just trying to slip out. And it's part of the reason why I've got this wrist brace on. You know, I've got multiple tendon ligament tears in my wrist and hand. I think part of it is just that trying to slip in awkward position and the guy holding on. Amazing, amazing. Jay Clean, Rob needs to be careful. I agree. It might look easy, but definitely the hand and fingers are gonna get pumped up real fast from that, and it's very easy to make mistakes holding on too much and getting elbow fouls, things like that. Experience over raw power.
Maybe he's been used to just dumping his wrist and coming out.
His wrist was slightly bending. Yeah, I mean, just holding on like that. It's your grip isn't strongest with a cupped wrist. Your grip is strongest with your wrist slightly kicked back. So it's okay if his wrist slightly kicks back intentionally. If his wrist is getting kicked back, you know, because he's trying to cup and then it gets kicked back, then it's bad.
Round.
My goodness, guys.
Rob Vigent Jr.
Very, very
this momentum going.
exciting right here. Rob Vigent got round 1. Oh, Rob Vigent trying to get early pin right there.
Now this hand first. Do you think Brandon can get to the strap round 2, Will?
I don't know if it's going to happen in round 2 or in round 3, but we are going to see a strap match here. we go.
Starting a poll right here
pull that thumb out as quickly
in the chat. Who you got? Brendan Allen, RVJ. Make your votes in the poll, guys.
I want to see a strap match, to be honest.
Who you got? Brendan Allen, RVJ. We got 83% right now for RVJ.
Jaw jack and wrist crack round number 2.
81% RVJ. RVJ is dropping.
Smile of death. And he's got the hand again.
Oh, look at that.
Now just needs to keep attacking. He's in a comfortable position. Now he's outside of the shoulder.
Brendan Allen's still not able to escape. He's got the thumb. RVJ's got the thumb. Oh, looked like that might have been an injury. I don't know, but it looked horrible. Dude, guys, if you don't know about RVJ, his grip is freaking insane. He had an alleged COC4 close, Captains of Crush grip. Oh, they've got the graphics wrong right now. They've got Big Seong Yola and Ryan Bowen. If you're watching the live stream, it should say RVJ versus Brendan Allen.
You ready? Let's go. Come on, big boy, get in there with me. Ready, baby. It's a rep. Rise to the fucking occasion.
We have been listening to these two all weekend, and it's been nothing short of entertainment.
320, bro.
Referee's grip. We need a center more. Center's here. Shoulders. This shoulder in. This shoulder in. This shoulder back.
Oh my goodness. Okay, guys. Alright, just adjusting some of the settings in OBS earlier because there was some pop-ups coming up. But yeah, RVJ talking a lot of shit to Brendan. He can't let this get to his head too early. Still a little bit too early to call.
Rob Round 2. There it is. There. He's
Rob
gone
Vigent
quicker.
got the
And if he just keeps
got the
hitting
thumb again.
surges there, he might be get out, but Rob feeling really comfortable.
Oh no, I feel
He's
like
now
Rob's
gonna try
starting to
and get his
lose
shoulder
the grip.
across, and he's done
Oh,
that there.
not yet,
Rob
not
gets
yet.
Back up. He'll get that press, and he'll get the pin there.
Rob Vigent
We're
almost
just
got
inches
pressed.
away.
And that's a win for Rob Vigent. My God, look at the grip on Rob Vigent Jr. World class grip right there. My God.
Rob Vigent Jr. for that.
Brandon Allen basically balling up his entire fist, but still, Rob Vigent just holding on to the thumb, not letting him go. That's so crazy.
In the game. Brandon Allen needs
My
to
God.
work out where he needs. Where
Talking
he
a lot of
needs to
shit
go quicker,
to Brandon Allen.
More hits to get out there.
Saying his weight and
That-
stuff. Who got the first round? Rob Vigent got first round.
Rob Vigent Jr.
30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds.
Bro
He's
is
just
not allowed
causing
that
chaos.
bozo slip. So yeah, 2-0, 2-0. Rob Vigent right now.
Rob Vigent Jr.
Okay, you ready?
Love Rob's interaction.
Gosh, a way higher level than Brandon.
If you're Rob and
Yeah,
you
I
turn
mean,
up and you know you're busting
Brandon
it,
is
that's
a relatively new guy to the sport. You know,
I think
his
what you
biggest
should
win
do
was
is
against
step back,
Larry
make
Wheels,
sure
who was also a relative newcomer. So
Shoulder back. Shoulder back.
I think he takes the win.
Shoulder back.
He adds
RVJ
the
deserves to be
strap.
loud. Brandon's
Just
been
to see
massive
what
clown and
happens.
talking
Just
all
to see
week.
what that
You don't want to
Yeah.
play with fire. He could have the win.
Nuclear
right
Nadal. Brandon's nothing without King's move. I agree he's a King's move puller. And I mean, I don't want to diminish his level because he's obviously a strong guy. And everyone has their own styles, especially as a beginner. It's hard to be a complete arm wrestler having all types of styles. So if he has a King's move and that's the way he wins, so be
Will
it.
get pinned. But at this stage, the first 2 rounds are
Brandon
working.
fallen.
Here we go, round 3. Ready, bang!
And wow, freak! That was... What was that? That's... What the hell was that?
down the bottom. You got
Oh man. Rob Vigent is feeling all kinds of confident right now. He's high on the wins. I mean, I'm inclined to believe that was a pin from Rob Vigent, but I wouldn't mind if they just went to the strap just to see what Brandon Allen has.
Do you hear me?
So the referees are off to the side right now, trying to make the call on whether that was a pin or not.
Now,
Rob's drunk on power, dude. Rob's always drunk on something.
to breathe, to
Without traps,
reassess,
Brandon is very
let
weak.
the referees make their call because you are back.
Without traps,
You got to figure out a better.
I mean, yeah, I guess without traps, he would look smaller.
coming out or coming under.
If you got a Webster's dictionary,
Yeah,
at home,
dude.
Go to the letter C, look up confidence, and Hugh will
And I'm
see
one to talk.
a picture
Like, I don't have
of
traps at
Rob
all.
Vigent Jr. there.
Fucking,
the guys,
there's no
the
taper
referees are just at the monitor there,
on my
just
shoulder right
checking
here.
to see Brandon slip.
Zero
That was
trap
slip
game.
That I wanted him
Zero
to go.
shoulder
Maybe
game.
he's pushed
Got a
it too
decent
much in that
bicep,
one.
but it's long, so it doesn't even flex
I
that
do
well.
hope-
So even if I flex, it's almost the same size
So they've got no picture there.
because it attaches all the way like
Do you wanna go
there.
Let them know. I don't think the referees have the picture. So a longer break for
He
Brandon.
wasn't
He'll
this
enjoy
confident
this.
versus
He'll get
Zurab.
comfortable.
Dude, I wouldn't be confident. I don't think anyone would be confident against Zurab. That guy's a beast. Sad that he broke his left hand though.
Look at
No, sad that he broke his right
mustache
hand.
from
But he
Brandon.
can still arm wrestle left.
Here we go.
And the thing about those Europeans is that their left and rights are usually
So they're just trying to
both
figure
pretty
out-
competitive.
Just a little technical difficulty.
Yeah, so
Zurab
guys,
sent him
it's
home
up
crying.
to the motherboard and
Yeah.
trying to send the picture to the stage. The referees may have
Zurab
to come
very,
back
very
to
strong.
the back of the stage here. They're just checking on the pin there. Zoomed in, Brandon Allen just trying to figure out, hoping that he can get the strap, hoping that it's not called a pin. So referees now have footage.
Yeah.
And they are trying
Referees
to
are looking at the footage right now, trying to
where
call
it's
if it's a
going
pin or
on.
not. Saying straps are for people who are not complete.
Entertaining everyone watching the pay-per-view. This is unbelievable.
This is entertaining, man. Dude, I love the shit talk for professional matches at least.
Both men waiting. They're waiting.
Because
for
I'm
the
a shit
referee's
talker
call.
myself. Zurab does not have legs. Brandon more heavily depends on straps, definitely. Brandon is a pure strap arm wrestler. Without the strap, he is he's not in the conversation at all.
Back to the stage here, so everyone watching at home, we're just trying to.
Yeah. Oh my God.
We're just trying to make sure they get the call right.
Zurab broke his right upper leg. Yeah, he had a femur break.
So far, let's just do a bit of a recap.
No offense, Isaac. Dude, no offense at all, man. You're not the first one to say I look like Angarbayev, and you won't be the last. Like, I get the Angarbayev thing on almost every single video that I've posted in the past year.
It did not. Elizabeth Mock.
I hope one day to be as strong or like in the same ballpark strength as Angarbayev, but yeah, I'm taking that as a compliment.
Then we kicked off the pay-per-view with an
Paul Hutchins, I like the trash talk too. Would be boring if they would just up there complimenting, just up there sucking each other's sticks. I don't know. Maybe some people would pay more money for that, but not me.
That was just unbelievable stuff. And then, of course, match
Dude,
of the night.
come on, keep up the trash talk. It's getting boring right now, so we're gonna need some trash talk up there.
And the machine, Tom Holland.
RVJ does not have legs. He's just huge. He's huge for just around 100 kilos.
So the
Yeah.
referees are just there. Hopefully we'll get to a decision.
Definitely. I mean, 20-inch biceps is like, it's freaking insane at his weight.
To Rob Vigent Jr. He gets himself
Arm wrestling fan, you look like Angarbayev. Yeah, man. Without the glasses, I'll put on like a Kazakh shirt. Maybe I could pass off as Angarbayev. RVJ versus Schoolboy over his Bowen. Dude, I want to see RVJ versus Bowen just because of the beef between them. Everything that's been happening the past couple of years between them.
The unknown, the hated, the loved. Ryan Bowen?
Well, he's the Aussie arm wrestler.
That he is.
So yeah, just ending the poll right now for Brandon Allen versus RVJ because I think everyone is very, very in favor of RVJ winning. 64 votes, 84% RVJ, 15% Brandon Allen.
Thank you for joining us here.
But he got paid by Little Talia for no live commentary.
Jersey, USA.
Well, you got paid for Italia? Okay, I didn't know that. Hey, J&J, what's up, man? Freddie Sanchez can beat Brandon Allen. I haven't heard of Freddie Sanchez. Can you tell me more about him?
It's a strap match.
They're going to the strap.
Brad, own it. Look like until you look like an asshole. I don't know, man. Maybe you can own that as well.
Cards out on the table. They just got about a 3 to
I've been
5
told I look like an asshole before, so
Absolutely.
I don't know what that exactly
Someone
means.
Like Brandon, he's a bigger, he's a heavier guy. He's been able to.
How long can this review go on
Is
for?
that going to play a factor?
Yeah, I have no idea, but looks like they're going for the strap right now, which I'm fine.
Has it helped Brandon Allen?
Gerard Kieran, he's Angarbayev's long-lost brother that was sent to Singapore. Maybe. Maybe they sent me off. I'm actually adopted, so that is an actual possibility. Roy says Engen biased. You're Engen biased? What does that mean? Andreas, they have to take RVJ in one of those. Can you beat this grandpa thing? Dude, if I saw a fucking grandpa with 20-inch fucking arms, I'm turning the other way around, man. Angarbayev looks like me. That's a way to look at it. Freddie beat a clown named Tom Stubble. Oh, so that's Freddie. Okay, I know who Freddie is now. Yeah, Tom Stubblebine, he's a YouTube guy.
To be honest, just so as I want to see them keep pulling, I think Brandon.
Gerard, go visit Shadara in Kazakhstan one day. Yeah, we are planning. Singapore is actually planning on going to Shadara to have a Singapore versus Shadara super match series, but that's not very soon.
Round number 3. Ready, go! Brandon Allen.
Oh my goodness, so easy. That was just a smooth pin. That was just way too easy. Inside, outside the strap, Brandon Allen had nothing for him.
Rob Vigent Jr. screaming to the crowd,
315 pounds, unfortunately could not use any of that weight.
In traditional Rob Vigent fashion, he is super.
Rob Vigent Jr. looking very, very happy.
And the hug
deservedly so.
Great. And big
he's back to form, I hope so. And hopefully next time we can see Rob Vigent against an actual arm wrestler, have himself tested against one of the top athletes in the world, maybe.
I like to punish.
Levels to the sport. Totally, Jay. Agree with you.
Absolutely love it, mate. You've come. Hello, Cool J.
Looks like Ongar the Bayev. Yeah, Ongar the Bayev. That's gonna be my new nickname. Reddy might do well against Artem Taranenko. Yeah, Artem's on a tear right now in the U.S. I met with Artem in 2022 in Dubai at King of Table International. I think he took 4th place and I was 7th at the event.
Want you back here at Knuckles Up 3. Who would be someone that you
who's
would
next?
love to rip apart?
Is it gonna be Schoolboy? Australia? Oh, Ryan Bowen. Here we go.
That is money, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go. Rob Vigent versus Ryan Bowen. It's gonna be a thing. Hopefully they make it a thing. Reddy would get crushed by Artem lefty. I mean, yeah, Artem's left and right is, yeah. But it's also the case that there are more strong right-handed guys, right? Artem's just a little bit more balanced, I think.
You guys been enjoying yourself so far?
Definitely had a good showing against Zurab. In fact, Zurab was sweating for him a little bit. Yeah. I mean, it was not a crazy easy match.
We are here for your semi-main event.
Artem's getting a little overconfident with the greatest. He's hunting for that left arm. I mean,
side of the world to get there, and this first
definitely Artem.
Legend, and they call him the Godfather of South Korea.
Camera got cut off there, guys. I'm still around. Oops, sorry guys. Camera cut off. Just trying to get it back up again. But the match right now is Baek Seong-yeol. I'm just gonna push it up over there. Okay, there we go.
Baek Seong-yeol, all the way from South Korea.
I don't know why, but the battery got cut off.
Superstar, you can put him in top 3 most hated arm wrestler in the world. Love him or hate him, you need to respect of what he has done for the sport. He is back on the main stage and was just challenged by RVJ. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Australia.
Oh man.
Ryan Bowen!
No idea why the camera got cut off. It says it's run out of battery, but I'm connected to my computer. Sorry guys for some technical difficulties right now. Ryan Bowen walking up on stage. I'm gonna try with a backup camera to see if it's
he was impressed.
if it's better.
Not just by his physicality, but by how focused he was. And if you were watching the press conference, well, I gotta tell you, it was probably the best press conference I've ever seen. Because when we asked Beck, so Beck, what do you know about Ryan Bowen? And his answer was very simple. I have never heard of Ryan Bowen before this.
Did not know who my man was.
Got the camera on. Hopefully,
as I can, but I can't.
Hopefully it's charging. Okay, it's charging right now.
From Australia, but he is a very good friend. But
sorry guys, sorry for the technical difficulties.
The Godfather of South Korean arm wrestling had an absolute battle with the legends.
But hopefully everything is okay right now.
Beck's forearm is huge. Ryan thinks he has a lane, but look at the size of that forearm. Both looking the top right. I could see round one going into the straps, but look at those sausage fingers.
Oh, here we go.
Seong-yeol. Genuine superstar.
All right, Baek Seong-yeol on the right. Ryan Bowen on the left.
Number 1 arm wrestler in South Korea at the table.
Baek looking huge next to Ryan Bowen. Oh no, camera went off again. Sorry guys, so sorry about this.
Here we go.
I'll try.
Both men very high up. Both men looking to peel the fingers back. Just strap them up by the looks of it.
Knuckles, guys. Stop. Referee's grip.
There it is.
Not surprised it went there, to be honest. The styles, it's probably going to go there just about every single time. And honestly, you have to remember there is a language barrier.
Let me see how.
The safest thing for Beck, get into that ref shoot, get a nice fair grip,
Center is good.
And let's rock and roll on this table.
Here
I'm
we
gonna just
go.
pull up this
Australia
a little bit
versus
bigger.
South
Sorry, guys.
Korea.
Just working through the technical difficulties right now. Ryan Bowen looking with a lower hand top roll. Baek Seung-yeol stuck in the middle with Ryan. Very, very interesting. I'm gonna get my spare batteries for my camera.
Gonna get interesting.
Just so that we can get the face cam back up and running.
Stuff there. So let's see if there's a sticky point.
Because I did not expect that my camera was going to run out of battery while being connected to the power source.
The Australian superstar here. But Ryan Bowen will be now computing. He'll be calculating.
All right, guys, give me a couple seconds. Hopefully I can get it before they get the strap on.
Try and climb on top of it. Once Ryan gets hand control, he'll dive his shoulder in and come in for that press. If he can do it. Because Baek Seung-yeol will try and dominate the hand in this one. He's happy to give it up. He's happy to give up the hand.
And okay, got the other battery in right now. Hopefully, camera doesn't fail on me anymore.
And what was so impressive is he lost his hand, lost his wrist, but his arm
and we are back.
Hanging in
yes.
all day long. So, is it a game?
Guys, so sorry for the technical difficulties, but we are back live right now.
Here we go.
And here we go, just in time before they go for their first real match.
Forearm for days. That meat cleaver.
You got Black Paul for live commentary? No. It was just somehow the camera ran out of battery for some reason.
Shoulders up. Referee's doing a good job here at Knuckles Up 2. Your semi-main event.
Ryan looks really, really comfortable. Beck's looking with like slightly. Okay, he's not getting kicked back. Oh, got the hand kicked back. Oh, he's going in with the. Yeah, Beck. This is Beck's signature position. He can hold there really, really well. Ryan has to get the press, and Beck not quite able to hold off. Ryan has to be careful. Because Beck can do that again, I think. I believe he can do that again. But Ryan Bowen, you know, able to take the wrist, take the hand and everything, transition to a press. And yeah, before this match, I had Ryan Bowen winning, but I don't think he's going to be winning this very, very easily.
Beck stays inside his shoulder. He's going to take round number 2.
Baek Seung-yeol has a channel, yep.
So, and he, like you said, he's a technician.
Yeah, his channel is in Korean, so unfortunately for most of the other guys over here, not gonna understand much.
A long shot. Here we go. Baek Seung-yeol just trying to calculate where it goes from here. Ryan,
but we'll see.
Focused. Just losing a bit
Ryan
of
Bowen,
both men
looking tired.
Both men calculating.
But Baek Seung-yeol has really, really good elbow integrity, so he can really go for that flop wrist thing. Who's winning? Ryan Bowen won the first match. Ryan Bowen won round number 1.
Beck just too much outside of his shoulder. Where does Beck go in round?
Oh, we got a couple Koreans right now. A couple Koreans in the chat right now. I'm sure rooting for Ryan Bowen.
Now, Beck does not have
totally rooting for Ryan Bowen to lose, maybe.
Relatively small, but it's thick and it's strong. Now, Ryan, a little opposite. A little bigger, a little taller, a little longer leverage. So
been a sub since 2017. Whoa, that's awesome, man.
He just needs to
it's awesome that you've been supporting
behind it.
Him for so long.
Yeah, you've heard it from my man, Will. Great call there. Round number 2. Baek Seung-yeol on the left of screen.
Baek Seung-yeol
on the right.
Beck typically closer to the sub 90 kilo class. Ryan Bowen more recently being at about 105 kilos, so a bit of a weight discrepancy between these two guys. But Beck does not look small next to Ryan Bowen, especially in the arm.
Here we go.
Well, yeah, rooting for North Korea. Nuclear Nadal. Root for your partner in crime.
Can the man from
North Korea versus North Australia.
The godfather of South Korean arm wrestling. Just going to rip through Ryan. Round number 2.
Godfather of Korean arm wrestling. He's been around for a long, long time. I think probably like 20 years in South Korea. Being among the best in the country.
Awesome.
Ryan got up to 110 kilos this past year. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, thanks for sharing the for sharing Baek Sung-yeol's channel in the
brilliant this weekend.
in the chat. Let me just try and get a link to it as well. If any of you can share the link to Baek Sung-yeol's channel, feel free to share it in the chat. Oh, back up high.
He's worried about an elbow foul. This looks like it's going to slip if it doesn't go the way. Ryan's going to climb on
79.9k subscribers as well. It's a big
They're going to
channel.
have to slip if Baek wants to continue this match. There it is.
Ooh, back into the straps. I do think it
Baek
favors
Sung-yeol's
Ryan,
channel right there.
as we had said before, but Baek really is an intelligent puller. You can see it. Every single movement he makes.
How would Master Svetan do against Bowen? I think even though they have a big weight discrepancy between Svetan and Ryan Bowen, I think it's a close match.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
I think it's not going to be an easy match.
Enjoying this pay-per-view here at Knuckles Up 2. Thank you to everyone that has bought
And it's insane
this
because
event
Svetan, like
has been
52,
amazing.
53 years old,
left-handed main events. The
and
Golden
weighing like
Dragon, Camille
80 something,
Jablonski,
83
and the
kilos.
Big Spur, Cody,
He should not be in the conversation, but he is.
Banger.
Ryan won round one. Adam William. Ryan won round one by getting his shoulder behind and going for a press. Baek Sung-yeol was put in the his usual flopped wrist position, but Ryan was able to get the press, and I think Ryan's going to be trying to do that again. Before this, Ryan said he was going to go in the hook with Baek, so we'll see if he actually goes through with that.
There's the hit there. He's looking to come in with a press. And now the shot
going for the top roll again.
From the red-headed Ryan. Huge
Baek Sung-yeol.
from Baek Sung-yeol.
Ryan has to get the transition. He can't let Baek get the shoulder far behind. Ryan has to transition. Yes, very good from Ryan. Getting shoulder in, but now he's opening back up. He should not open back up. He just got a foul, I think. I think that's a foul on Ryan Bowen. Oh no.
Yeah.
Things are starting to look bad for Ryan.
Confidence there from Baek.
Yeah, he did get his shoulder at some point, but then he opened back up for whatever reason. I don't know why.
I was a little bit worried about when I was talking to him at dinner is that.
And if Ryan keeps trying to do that, his brachioradialis, his bicep, that's gonna start gassing way faster than Baek's elbow is gonna gas, if it can gas at all.
That level of energy and power output. So.
We need Engin versus Bowen on April East vs West. Dude, yeah, April Fool's event would be great.
It is a tough one. You saw the
Baek could definitely drain Ryan at this rate. I agree. If every round goes like that, I think it's trouble for Ryan. Ryan has to end it quickly, get back to that shoulder press again, and hopefully try to finish every single round like that.
Both men get to go in the same position.
Where the hell does Engin get his money from? Engin has government sponsorships and as well as the pay-per-view, private sponsorships as well.
It needs to be a quick transition for Baek. He needs to pull back.
The thing about Engin is that his salary is fully paid by the government for the rest of his life. He has a pension from the government just for being the world champion and all that he's done for arm wrestling. And his son gets paid for life as well.
Here we go, ready,
And looking a little bit more hand control from Ryan. Elbow foul from Ryan again. Yeah, looking like Ryan is starting to gas out, needing to drag a little bit more. Whenever you see a top roller, elbow foul multiple times off the back of the pad, it most likely means that they're starting to gas out and they're having to use the lat more to pull the opponent.
So he's going to call it like it is.
Yeah. So let's see. So Ryan had control.
Yeah, so Ryan on 2 fouls right now. 1 more foul and the first round for Baek. And it's going to be a first win from Baek.
Here we go. Round 2. Ready, bang.
Looking very solid.
Interesting.
From Ryan Bowen.
Ryan Bowen going for more hand control. Trying to get height. Baek diving forward with his press. The signature move. Oh my goodness. Ryan trying to get more position. Oh, yes, that's good. He's trying to get the press. That is good. That is good from Ryan. Climbing higher, and...
Wow.
Was that a pin? It looked like a pin. Very impressive. Ryan made the right changes right there. Smarter. Getting more height. Getting his shoulder behind. That is what he should have done.
they would have lost, and it was Ryan.
Very, very
that
good
got
changes
that
from
time.
Ryan
You
Bowen.
can see both.
Baek Seong-yul has to be careful
You can
not
see
to
both.
allow Ryan to get his
You can
shoulder
see
back
both were wearing
over
wrinkled shirts and they wanted to come in
his
aggressive.
hand.
But it was Ryan Bowen. that
Baek has to be
ended
a bit
up
more
being
aggressive,
the man
hitting
in
a
that
little bit
round.
more, getting Ryan out of the shoulder so that he can't
Baek
transition to
Seong-yul.
press.
Very, very well.
Are you
said.
playing Baek Seong-yul right now? Yep. We are doing Baek Seong-yul versus Ryan Bowen right now.
Either person to win 'cause it's supposed to be, you know.
Oh, I don't
Not
care who
have a
wins,
favorite.
I just love it.
Thank you so much,
wrestling.
GGGOO,
I think round three,
for the super chat, by the way.
Yeah,
Beck seems still very composed. He seems like he's not breathing heavy. Obviously, like I had mentioned earlier, the endurance is still there. So let's see what happens. Ryan's been doing
Yeah,
a
Beck
great
definitely
job
agree with you,
transitioning, as were just
Jay
saying.
Clean. Definitely Beck needs to be closer.
Pressing down. What I'd really love to see is these
Ryan
guys fall deep into
2-0 Beck.
I think Ryan Bowen, with the path that he's taking, he wants to continue his winning streak.
Definitely.
He's had some good international
Definitely,
wins, and he
definitely.
wants to continue that path. He's back on the main stage.
But Ryan Bowen
So here we
looking
go.
very, very
Give me
exhausted
up,
in this
Ryan
corner
Bowen.
right now.
Baek Seong-yul has
I hope,
a lot in the
hopefully
tank.
for Ryan, he has enough gas to get that transition again. Otherwise, Beck is just gonna bleed him out, I think.
I don't think Baek Seong-yul is doing too much wrong. I think he's just being out arm wrestled. That's all it is. Strength.
Ryan's
not a
delusional
background.
world.
You could
Definitely
even
not.
probably say Baek Seong-yul's probably a bit stronger than Ryan.
I would
But
agree.
when you
Paul
give him
Hutchins,
hands
thank you so much, man.
and fighting from
Dude,
that
thanks for his super chat.
position from outside of your shoulder.
Awesome. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, for super chat. I really appreciate it.
Because I think height game is going to go to Ryan every single time.
We're still a small channel, so sorry if I don't have as much to offer to the community at this point, but trying my best to up the quality of my stuff. And that super chat definitely goes a long way to helping my cause.
Just
So
one
thank you so
more
much.
quick shout out to our amazing sponsors, Signature Fitness, Fort Myers.
Ryan's very well-rounded puller. I agree. Ryan has
Wolfpack,
basically
and of
strengths
course, Sam
all
Del
around
Sal,
on the
and
table,
also Todd
and he's a
WSL.
very dangerous
Thanks
opponent to
again,
go
guys.
up
Truly
against.
appreciate it.
Some of you guys don't know this, but I actually faced off against Ryan Bowen before. Not too much success. Paul Hutchins Jr., thanks so much again. Finally got the alerts up for your super chat. But yeah, I've faced Ryan before, and unfortunately I lost to him. But yeah, he definitely does feel very, very strong.
To give it back to the athletes. 100%. So let's see how this lasts.
Thank you, Newman. Thank you, Pops Newman, for the sub. Been working very hard to put out good quality content. And wow, my goodness, Ryan Bowen, more aggressive this time. Got Bick out of the shoulder, but Bick diving forward a little bit more, getting that shoulder in. Ryan also getting his shoulder, but not quite able to sink a full press. Ryan climbing up, getting a bit higher, getting a little bit higher, but Bick still has him in the center. Ryan pressing, and he gets the win. Ryan managing to secure that press win. 3-0, Ryan Bowen.
Ryan Bowen all the way.
My goodness, Cody Merritt. No, Mr. Guy. Cody Merritt is the next match. Cody Merritt is the next match against Camille Yablonski. Right now it's the Ryan Bowen versus Baek Seong-yul. It's already 3-0, so we're expecting. I'm expecting the aftermatch speech from Ryan Bowen right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, can you put your hands together for the godfather of South Korea, Baek Seong-yul? What a match!
So crazy. Yeah, that was a pretty close match. Beck did well. He did come in as the lighter guy, but I think he did show some good heart. He showed that his level was not that far off from Ryan Bowen, and I do hope that they bring him back with someone of a closer weight, so that we have a better match.
When was the moment that you knew your
Beck.
was working?
Well, you know, I knew
Beck 0-3 Ryan. Yeah.
how painful it was going to be to actually get a pin.
Live in Singapore, but your English sounds North American. What's your story? I live in Singapore. I was raised and grew up in Singapore. but I work as a localization specialist, and as part of my job, I have to be fluent in English. What a localization specialist is it's sort of a translator mixed with a project manager. So I manage the translations from Chinese to English for mobile games, and I work for Chinese companies, and but our target audience is the U.S.
V and Jay, you've just been called out, son. You've spent the weekend with him.
Ryan is king of India and Korea, right? Yeah. So he's basically taken over 2 Asian countries, unfortunately.
Let's do it, brother.
Ryan versus RVJ. I think this is the perfect setup. RVJ won his match. Ryan won his match. There's no excuse for these 2 guys not to meet at a future event. So hopefully they make it happen. Describing live feed perfectly to the point I see by your gestures. Hey, thanks so much, Walla.
There it is, one more time. Ryan Bowen picks on
We won the previous matches. Previous match was Rob Vigent 3-0 against Brandon Allen in very, very confident, easy fashion. Jason Merlo versus Tom Holland, very close match, 2-3 in favor of Jason Merlo, but very, very close. Adam Morzinski won Andre Shark 3-0 as well. And yeah, those were the undercard matches, but now we're going on to the main match, so I want to focus on the main matches. Camille versus Cody Merritt. If you guys can look through my glasses, might be able to see the live stream. I'm not too sure. Bring Beck back, definitely. We need to bring Beck back. BBB.
He's coming to the table.
I heard you speak in a live stream, and you have the full-on Singlish natural accent as well. Yep, Gerard, that's I can speak Singlish, standard Singapore English, American English, and UK, general UK English as well. Brunei supporting Singapore. Thank you so much, Brunei. If you don't know, Brunei and Singapore's currencies can be used interchangeably. So if I go to Brunei, I can use Singapore currency, and if someone from Brunei comes to Singapore, they can use their currency in Singapore as well. So that's a little fun fact about Asia for you guys. Really want to try pulling with a couple of Brunei pullers. So if any of you are ever in Singapore, Brunei, arm wrestling, hit me up and we'll set up a practice, we'll set up a match. Might be a boring match, but I hope not. Yeah, I totally agree. I feel like this is going to be super in advantage of Cody, but they're saying that Camille's left hand is supposed to be is supposed to be better than his right, so.
Best in North America on the left arm, coming into some classic.
I'm gonna mute the live stream for now, so I don't get copyright striked. But Cody Merritt's coming up on stage as we speak, looking thick and strong as usual. Only thing that threatens Cody is Camille's ridiculous speed. You have a good point, Jay. Like if Camille can just really get that flash press, it could be over for Cody. I could see that happening. Nuclear Nadal don't like pressers, dude. I totally get it. As a top roller, I hate pressers as well, but it's part of the game. I have a new subscriber. Oh, thank you so much, RHP. Thank you so much for the subscribe. Getting really, really close to 5,000 subscribers, and I think we might hit it this month, and that's all thanks to you guys supporting the channel. My uploads frequency hasn't been as much as before, but that's because I'm trying to focus a little bit more on like higher quality content. So I've been doing more video essays on interesting topics that I think, you know, can promote discussion. And if you're into that type of stuff, then hopefully this channel is right up your alley. The reason I'm doing the live commentary right now is I was personally invited by Chris from the High Five Arm Wrestling. He's one of the co-founders of High Five Arm Wrestling. They gave me a free pay-per-view, and they invited me to do a live commentary of the event right now as part of promoting the event. And gladly, I gladly accept it. So right now, setting up Cody Merritt versus Camille Jablonski. I think it's pronounced with a Y instead of a J. Camille really focusing on. He's not really caring about his wrist. I think he's just gonna go for a flop press for Cody. Cody has to prevent Camille from getting his shoulder in too far. I'm seeing Cody getting a little bit carved in, and he really has to set up a little bit more outwards like this rather than getting carved in. So we're going to the ref's grip right now. And it's great that Pablo let Devin win after round one. Yeah, I saw that video. Pablo was like holding Devin in the winning position like 10 seconds or something. And unsub the Spy. I swear I'm not Spy. I'm just Angarbayev. Oh, Camille, shots fired. Tracer rounds. He's just telegraphing he's going straight for that flop wrist. Camille and Cody's torsos are inverted. Really great guy. Pablo is feeling generous. Round one. This is round one, Tracer White. Round one, Camille versus Pablo Debradenev. Right now. Link. He's going to share the High Five Arm Wrestling link once more in the chat. For those of you guys, for PPV, this is the final match of the night. So Camille really has his shoulder forward. The ref's going to have to straighten that up because Camille has his shoulder forward right now like this. And I assume it's going to slip. Oh, okay. So Camille. Cody, even though it went to slip, he was very, very dominant. Like, it slipped in the center. It did not slip in the losing position. So Cody looking very, very solid. He was like, had this very high top roll, had the wrist, had everything. Very, very amazing. I think Cody has this. Just based on that slip. Like, Camille couldn't even get Cody to the losing side. It was a slip like right in the middle. Camille just dumping his wrist completely. And Cody taking pretty much everything. Even with the strap, I don't think Camille is going to have anything for Cody. I think Cody's just going to go right through him. Jay says, really like Camille, but rooting for Cody. Okay. I know a lot of people who will disagree with you. Commentary muted? Oh shit, sorry guys. Yeah, okay. I've got the Aussie arm wrestler commentary.
For buying the pay-per-view here, Knuckles up 2. And there's teasers of the Knuckles up 10. So let's get excited, support this promotion.
And Camille with that dropped wrist, trying to go for a press. Oh! Looks like Cody's not able to hold on. Camille! Okay, first elbow foul, losing position. Oh shit. So looks like with the strap, Camille really has way more power in that press. Cody has to get Camille out of the shoulder. He has to get Camille out of the shoulder. If Camille gets any sort of shoulder commitment at all, it looks like it might be game over for Cody. Very unfortunately, they have to get Camille's shoulder back. He looks like he's not squared to the table at all.
In the straps.
Do people dislike Camille?
All that pressure outside the hand.
Oh shit! My goodness, Camille with the quick win. Guys, I did not see this coming. Yeah, a lot of people don't like Camille, but it's not because of his arm wrestling, it's because of his attitude and stuff like that. Wow.
We don't know. We got a lot of more rounds here, dude.
Still need 2 more.
Guys.
But in the straps, total domination, total control. Cody knows that. Cody felt that. And now he's just like,
starting the poll right now. Camille versus Cody. Who do you guys got after that first round? Who do you guys think is going to win?
Fire off that left arm cannon. It is deadly. Just needs to hold him outside the strap.
70%. We've got 70% for Camille right now. 100% Camille. Okay, back to 70%. Cody, a little bit more. 62%.
I mean, clearly what's happening is Camille is okay giving his wrist. He just needs to open that arm.
And it's still on the waiting time right now.
Stop, to be honest.
Yes.
Feel like Larat should be worried, but Larat has a press. Does he have a press on the left? I've always seen him only have like an open top roll on the left.
Everyone here in the house.
I know against like Denis Saplenkov, that match he did like dive forward, so I guess he has an inside game on the left, but we'll see. Cody needs to approach this completely different. He's pulling him wrong.
We have here Knuckles Up.
Jay, yeah.
Brilliant. Here we go. Round
I think you're right. I think he's pulling this match completely wrong. Has to focus more on the center table, getting Camille out of his shoulder, rather than just going back, and Camille doesn't really care about his wrist. He's just going to go back and get pressed down.
Both looking pretty
Adele, RHCP says not a fan of King's move or press. Oh, Cody going with more of a hook right now.
Camille coming
look a little bit better, but Cody didn't seem like he was ready to hold that press power, and he got pushed off the side of the pad.
I'm hooking you, buddy, and I'm going to take you to the pad.
Can press only after tying the opponent. Okay. Yeah, so like a transition kind of thing. If Camille destroys Cody, then he absolutely has a chance with Devin. But Devin has more table IQ. Agreed.
Straight line. Listen, this is for the pits, yeah? Listen, how funny. This shoulder. Okay, guys, okay.
He's like complaining about the setup.
A little bit of confusion here.
Even though I think Camille has really good setup.
A straight line from one shoulder to the other. It's not just about the distance from the competing arm to the fist.
Go referee's grip
all on top of
by Mr. Mosolov over there, one of the senior, I think he's a master referee of WAF.
It's a referee's grip, okay? So we need straight shoulders.
Don't move your shoulders now. We'll watch it.
Very close. I think if Cody can just get a little bit of center table, but that's so hard. It's easier said than done. It's really hard to take center table out of a guy who has an amazing elbow, amazing shoulder commitment. We'll see if Cody can do it. Round number 2 about to start in a couple seconds. Oh my god, okay, so he went back with the top roll again. With a foul?
What have we got here? An elbow foul? Second elbow
2 fouls. 2 fouls on Cody Merritt.
Holding, had the wrist dumped.
First elbow foul in losing position. No.
Yep, that was the first.
Cody has to be careful. Second elbow foul. I think, like based on these couple ready goes so far, I think this match is in Camille's favor. The poll right now is 55 in favor of Camille, 45 in favor of Cody, but I think it's closer to like 70-30. I think it's 70% Camille, 30% Cody right now.
What a 2023.
Bald old white guy ref.
Now he's putting left arm back.
I don't know who that is.
Do not count the big spur out.
Cody needs to switch this up. Yeah, he has to. He can't go the same style every single round. It's not going to work.
Steele is coming.
Devin going to get inside with Camille? Yeah. I feel like he might.
There's the hit. So he's outside of the
So,
hand here.
same thing, top rolling. Camille just giving his wrist. He just wants the strap.
That is the strap. So we saw how dominant he was round 1.
Camille would destroy Devin on the right? What? Okay, I think you're being sarcastic over there. I can't really tell.
He just needs to somehow get Camille to the B side. The Polish Jerry Caderet
Properly ref King's move is completely fine. King's move is much harder to pull off than it looks. Yep, very difficult. James Clark, thank you for subscribing, man. Thanks so much, James. If you're just tuning in to the channel right now, thank you so much. Eastside Arm Wrestling. I'm Greg from Eastside Arm Wrestling. I manage the channel. I founded this brand, and my goal is to promote arm wrestling, especially from the Southeast Asian and East Asian perspective, but also to provide interesting content surrounding arm wrestling. Not the usual like arm wrestling news or rehashed clickbait stuff that everyone sees so commonly these days.
Let's see how this
but yeah, I'm doing this live commentary because I was personally invited by the High Five Arm Wrestling co-founder Chris to do a live commentary over here. So
Yeah,
Your name's
Cody's
Greg?
sitting
Yeah.
more
Jay, my
back
name is
into
Greg.
Camille's hand. I like that setup.
And
Wow.
no, Cody just went for the same thing over and over again.
Strong.
And Camille just doing the same thing again,
Love the
pressing
energy.
through that top
2-0.
rope. Cody has to get a little bit more elbow involved, get a bit more side, maybe even going inside a little bit. If he's just gonna retreat back all the time, he's just gonna lose this very easily. Cody and Corey pulled recently.
It's 2-0 Camille.
Yeah, they did pull, right?
The superstar and Cody Mero just out yet.
Ivan Matyushenko, number 1 right super heavyweight. Camille number 2, Levan number 3. Haha. RHCP. What weight class do I pull? So, I was 3rd place last year at IFA World Championships in the 78 kilo category. That's roughly 176 pounds. So I pull anywhere from 176 to 180 pounds-ish.
This was an incredible match so far. Camille really showing.
And 3rd place IFA Worlds last
Back
year.
to your initial question.
Someone needs to coach Cody. Yeah, definitely. What's the score right now? Just got here. How'd the Ryan Bowen match go? Bowen was he won 3-0 against Baek Seong-il, but it was not easy. It was not easy by any means. Currently, it's 2-0 in favor of Camille Jablonski. Sorry. So Camille is up 2 wins. He needs to win one more time against Cody Merritt. Camille setting up very, very nicely with his shoulder right now. Cody Merritt's looking like he's carving in a little bit right now. Maybe he might be going for a slightly more inside move, but yeah, elbow foul as Camille went for a press. Camille pressing, and then Cody trying to hold on, gets pushed off the side.
Okay, you ready?
Corey has lost a ton of weight recently. Oh yeah? Do you know how much he weighs right now? Because previously, like, he broke the scales or something, right? I would say Devin is in trouble, but if anyone knows how to handle the press, it's Devin. Yeah, that's fair enough. And Will, that's 172 pounds. Okay, yeah, so 172. So I pull anywhere from 170 to 180, roughly speaking. Off season, I'm closer to 185, I think. But yeah.
Camille fans in the house.
Yeah, someone's come from Poland. Yeah, not just
Cody can't let him slip. I don't think Cody has the ability to prevent Camille from slipping. Camille is just dumping his wrist completely, and Cody just doesn't have that center table plus hand power to prevent that from happening. And Miet wasn't saying Cody's too slow, and he's slow as well, but I think speed isn't as important for this as much as just being strong.
Will Camille keep this out of
I think
strap?
speed comes more into play once the strength levels are more balanced, and I think Cody's not strong enough in the center. Yeah. Second elbow foul for Cody. He has one more foul left, so we are running on a 3-foul system for Knuckles Up 2, and 2 fouls from Cody. He's just not able to defend and hold off Camille's press. If RVJ destroyed Brandon, then he will beat Bowen. Maybe, but Bowen is a way more well-rounded puller than Brendan Allen. So I won't be too quick to say that Bowen will lose very badly.
Right here, Knuckles Up 2. Come on now.
Why Presser have to win ban this move? Dude, as much as I hate pressing, it's part of the game. And Cody holding on very close and got a slip just a little bit from the pad. So the pad was here and he slipped like right above it.
He comes to Knuckles Up. But was there a little
J&J Personal, how did anyone think Brandon would win? I don't think anyone had Brandon winning.
This is the moment here in
but I don't know, they probably invited him just because he's a big personality, and also he had the win on Larry Wheels, and it was also like sort of a comeback match for RVJ after a brief hiatus.
Wrestling shoots to the moon. It is
Cody has all the class of a bum going in a restaurant coughing over people asking you're gonna eat that. I don't know if Cody is that kind of person,
why
from
he
people
is
that know him
still
personally,
one of the men in North America
like friends
to
who
get
know
it
him
done.
personally
But
have said that he's one of the
Camille
nicest person
Jablonski
that
is just
they've met.
putting
So
one of the biggest roadblocks. And
Bren's
once
arm wrestling
again,
numbers aren't exactly special, and he didn't show anything special against
here
Larry.
at Knuckles Up.
Fair
So
enough,
lot
that's a
of
fair
people
view.
predicting Cody Mero.
Press is great in transition, but off the go it's horrible to watch.
Is
Yeah,
just
Kazakhstan will have a word with you about that. I know a lot of those guys love the flash press move. Pat Cunning, straight arms king's move. Freddie Sanchez should be invited. Yeah, based on what everyone said about Freddie Sanchez, I think he deserves a shot. Even if they don't invite him, he could try for the qualifiers.
See, I hope he's got a little bit left.
Brandon is a good arm wrestler, but RVJ's hand was too much. I mean, it's a little bit of both. Oh! Camille looking very confident, even holding on a little bit at the winning position. Just holding there, staring at not Brendan, Cody. And just too powerful. Camille Jablonski is your super heavyweight left-handed winner. So 3-0, Cody Merritt, unfortunately not able to get into his lane. Camille just had the perfect counter to Cody's style. And yeah, unfortunate for Cody, but Camille showing that, yeah, his left is definitely solid. Very good redemption from his East versus West right hand match against Ivan Matushenko. So yeah, Cody pulled in the worst possible way against the flopper. Yeah, I totally agree with you, Jay. It was basically textbook losing style versus flop wrist press. So Polska Guru, I don't know. Go Poland, maybe? Fundamental strength advantage against Bowen. Okay. Camille number 1, Vitaly number 2, Morozov number 3 left hand. Officially and scientifically proven. Yeah. Andreas, yeah, in Singapore, grape soda everywhere. In the Singaporean ghettos. It's Fanta, mystery version, so you don't know what flavor it is until you open the can. Not sponsored, by the way.
Who do you want here?
Brandon is not a good arm wrestler. Yeah, I mean, he's new. He has a lot of room to grow. Give Camille the left hand hammer, Dennis. Pat man. No. Okay, so yeah, he's talking shit right now. After beating Devin Laird, no one left to pull in the USA. Polska Gora. So Carer won with the translation. Polska Gora, meaning Poland at the top. That's an awesome speech. Ian Anderson hyping RVJ too much. I mean, RVJ definitely is up there amongst some of the best, but he still has yet to prove himself against the best of the best.
Before we wrap up the show, I just want to thank everyone.
Brandon's a legit arm wrestler. He's just not world class yet. Yeah, he's like national, sub-national level in the USA, just not world level yet. Especially at his weight, like 315 pounds. Are you kidding me? He's nowhere near the top for 315 on the world stage. If Devin brings a match inside, Camille is scared. Yeah, that's going to be interesting to watch, seeing how strong Camille is with the press. We'll see if Devin is able to hold him off in the King's move. We saw that Devin had trouble even holding Pavlo in that King's move. And Camille is a bigger guy than Pavlo. Tobias completely destroyed Morozov and Prudnik when they went outside lefty. Yeah, very strong outside.
Joe Sandell putting on this amazing production, right? Trying to be the Super Bowl of arm wrestling here in New Jersey.
So we have the speech right now.
Him and his family putting together, and this is their hotel, so couldn't do without.
I don't think they'll have problems with me.
Of course, thank you to all of our other sponsors.
Showing this right now, so I'll see if I can switch over to the post-match speech.
It really means the world to us, guys. If you're watching at home, we have one thing to say to you. And you know what? Because I have a million things on my head, I'm going to double check the text message. We're here, and we're here to stay. So you better get ready, because Knuckles Up 3 will be on May 11th.
May 11th, guys. May 11th.
Will be on September 14th.
September 14th, Knuckles Up 4. So they plan Knuckles Up 3 and 4. May, September.
We are coming back, and we are
that
not
is,
going anywhere. North
what is that?
America, you better watch
4 or 5 months
the
later?
rest of the world, we're coming for you. Guys, thank you so much for an amazing
Dude,
night.
I hope I can go to one of those events.
Here at Knuckles Up 2.
They look awesome. Hopefully one of these events I can go to, because I've been finding an excuse to go to US anyway, and yeah, it looks awesome. Once in Singapore, tried a drink that was right in Bird's Nest, and it tasted like Bird's Nest. Yeah, so Bird's Nest, if you guys don't know, it's made from bird spit, and what they do, the birds spit their saliva and it coagulates into a sort of solid solution, and it becomes the nest, and then guys harvest the bird spit and then make it into a drink. So that's what Andreas drank. Who won? RVJ versus Brandon Allen. So RVJ won very, very easily versus Brandon Allen. Mead wasn't. I hope that answered your question. Jay Clean, thanks so much for the super chat, man. Thank you so much. I did this this live commentary because I was invited by Knuckles Up themselves, and yeah, as for IFA, because I was an athlete over there, and I think some of the guys over there are lesser known, wanted to bring them to the spotlight a little bit, and you're very welcome. I'm going to be working very hard this year to provide more quality content, and thank you everybody for your support. Thanks everyone. 9:30 a.m. right now if you're looking out my window. So this is usually the time that I wake up. So I woke up like 5:30 this morning for this event. Match results so far. Camille, so just a quick wrap up for the guys who are here. Camille won 3-0 with very easy flop presses. Baek Seong-yeol lost against Ryan Bowen. Ryan Bowen won 3-0, but it was very, very hard. All of them, Ryan had to top roll, then transition to a press. Baek held on very well. Each match was at least 30 seconds, maybe even a minute long. Recap for Rob Vigent. This one, very easy win for Rob Vigent Jr. over Brandon Allen. Two of the matches, Brandon couldn't even slip, so Rob just held on to his thumb and pressed down. And then the last one, it was in strap, and Rob just very easily pinned Brandon Allen. Jason Merlo, Tom Holland, definitely match of the night in my opinion. Very close, went back and forth, 2-3 in favor of Jason Merlo, and very, very controversial because some people thinking Jason used more of the rules in his favor. But yeah, he was the better man this evening. Adam Morzinski, first round, basically just internal rotation against Andre Shark. Second round, I think he didn't get the go, so Andre put Adam to the losing position. Adam holding on in with just pure bicep, and then slowly pulling back, and then finally, final round, Adam got a little bit more purchase, a little bit more center table, and was able to beat Andre Shark. And yeah. Steve Walker, Jeremy Patruno. This was one part of the undercard. Steve Walker beat Jeremy very, very easily. Steve Walker, he was last time I saw him was at IFA Florida in 2021, and yeah, both of these guys got on Knuckles Up through the qualifiers at in December. And the first match of the night was the ladies match. Elizabeth Mochik, we saw her in East vs West 8, and she lost that one against Carolina Peterson, and this time she was able to pull off the win against Merlene Baruit with a flop wrist top roll. So yeah, thanks guys so much. I'm going to cut the stream off right here. Gonna grab some food because I'm starting to get a little bit hungry. The small little cake I had wasn't really enough, and this 0-calorie Fanta as well. So thanks everyone for tuning into live stream. Hopefully I get more opportunities to do more live streams in the future, and maybe even actually commentate live at an arm wrestling event. Fingers crossed. Knuckles up. If you guys want me over, I'm there. Even East versus West, King of Table, whoever who will have me, I will be there. But yeah, most of the first part of this year gonna be me recovering my wrist. I have carpal tunnel syndrome, recently diagnosed, as well as TFCC injuries, various ligament and tendon tears, just from arm wrestling and also from my day job of the carpal tunnel, most likely from my day job, which involves a lot of typing. So yeah, you haven't seen the last of me yet. Still going to continue posting more video essays about arm wrestling topics. So stay tuned for that, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys in whenever my next video.